stand F08 in Hall 11, so come along and say hello to the team. We would all love to meet you. Order your tickets online today at hochanda.com and we'll see you there.
Hochanda will be supporting Stamporama, an incredible art, stamp and papercraft show, and we would like to invite you to come along and meet us on Sunday the 3rd of May. Stamporama brings together the UK's most dedicated and gifted craft experts, all available to inspire you with their knowledge and expertise. You'll find us in Hall 2 at the Yorkshire Event Centre, located within the great Yorkshire Showground, Harrogate. Advanced ticket holders receive an early show entry from 9:30 a.m, allowing you extra time to browse before the show opens at 10 a.m. There'll be free demonstrations, make and takes, and also a refreshment area where you can take the weight off your feet after all that shopping. Tickets are available from Hochanda in advance for only £3 each. So what are you waiting for? Treat yourself to a fantastic crafty day out. Order your tickets today from hochanda.com.
If you love cake and you love to bake, we've got something you're going to enjoy. Here at Hochanda's Crafty Kitchen, we'll be introducing you to brand new guest demonstrators from the world of baking and cake decorating, who will be on hand to inspire you with sugar flour making techniques, food flavouring ideas, baking kits in a bottle, and as well as showcasing some very fashionable kitchen aprons. Watch out for brand new products, some very bespoke to the baking world, but others you can utilise within the world of craft, which will allow you more flexibility between the different mediums. Intrigued? Well, set your temperatures, set your timers, and tune in every fortnight to see what's in the oven on the Crafty Kitchen.
Well, welcome back. So once again, the Deal Wheel promotion has started and we're going to spin the wheel and see where we land. Are we all ready? Ooh, here we go. Come on, Deal Wheel, don't let us down. Ooh, ooh, come on, come on. 10% off, well done. So, done again, 10% on the trot. So that means whatever you purchase this hour, come on. Anything you purchase this hour, you're going to save a further 10%. Here's how it works. Receive 10% off during the show. Use the promo code DEAL10. Customers must enter the code at checkout or quote over the phone to activate the discount. The promotion will only be valid for the live show, not during repeats or rewinds. To qualify, checkout must be completed within 15 minutes of the end of the show. This offer is not limited to one per customer, which means you can use it as many times as you like. But only in this live hour, so do take advantage. I can't believe it. Two hours on the trot, we've got Deal 10.
Well done.
What you doing?
Very good. Well, we've been allowed the iPad this hour because both you and I and Dale, who is the Quilting Cowboy, will be joining us.
I'm very excited about this. We've talked to Dale. What a nice guy, by the way. And he will be talking live as well. He'll be chatting. He's also going to be demonstrating this hour live from California.
The way that this is going to work is Dale's going to do all the demos and we are just here to give you the numbers.
Fair enough.
That's all we're here for.
Before we do anything else, talk to me, Quilting Cowboy.
So, Quilting Cowboy, I need to just show you, I need to introduce you to Dale. Okay? So this here... That's
Dale.
This is Dale.
Now, Dale puts my Instagram to shame. Because I thought I posted a lot of pictures, but you've got to see Dale's pictures. I'm not going to feature any more shots of me with my shirt off.
This is you've got competition now.
Wow, Dale.
So this is Dale. He is his brand is Quilting Cowboy. So he lives out in Palm Springs, and he quilts.
I think
he does a lot of quilting.
How about this for an idea? I think you and I need to go visit him.
Yes, let's do that.
Should
That's
we
a
do
good
that?
plan.
Okay.
This is his first UK collection, and it's coming to you in a beautiful box. It comes with the pattern book as well.
Well, that's great.
So what you're getting in the box is you're getting your 6 fabrics.
Yeah.
So you're getting your 6 fabric designs. You are also getting the book.
Wait, so we're getting 6.5 meters?
6.5 meters.
Wow.
And the project book. There are 3 projects within that book.
So what projects are we talking about?
You are getting a quilt, which is the one you can see just here. Don't move it.
I won't move it.
Because I've balanced it carefully.
Okay.
And there's a flamingo underneath it.
Yes, mother.
There's a flamingo.
Is there a flamingo underneath?
Yeah, there is. I'll show you later. So you are getting
That's a
your
lovely design.
quilt pattern.
So we're getting
You
a quilt
are
pattern.
getting your wall hanging pattern.
Now, come on. Look at that.
And you are also getting, which has actually been very popular in the last hour, which we didn't know
Well, it's
was
sold
a
out.
crossover.
The thing is, it's sold out.
You're getting your wine holder pattern as well.
So you've got wine. We didn't realise this. We're getting the,
No,
the
we
pattern to
didn't.
make your own wine holder. No, this is great because we sold out. So
There you go.
if
You're
you
getting
didn't
all
miss
of it.
out, you're going to be able to make your own wine holders. You're going to be able to make your own quilt, and you're going to be able to make your wall hanging.
So each of the patterns that are in there actually come with a link in there as well. And that link is to the tutorials that you are going to see tonight from Dale.
Okay.
And you'll be able to make your...
I was just thinking how I could mimic the pose.
Okay, oh, you want to do that one?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't pull it off. I can't pull
Well,
that
we'll come
off.
back. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll let you know what's in the pack
Yeah.
here, and then we'll go and see Dale, and he can start us off with
And
one
when
of
we
our
come back,
first
I'll-
demos. You
I'll
can
show.
mimic the pose. You
Okay.
can do poses in between Dale's demonstrations.
perfect.
Okay. 6.5 meters. You're getting your book with all your information in there, and it comes beautifully presented
It really
as
does,
well.
yeah.
Now, we have only got 2 hours of this. It's going to be tonight, which we're launching to the American audience, and then tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock, which we're doing for the UK audience.
The thing is, tomorrow at 11, we
Might
don't
not
know.
get the thing.
That is it, because we don't know what we're going to land on there. But right now, this hour, you're saving 10%, which means the price comes down to $35.99.
So as well as the full
For
kit
6.5
there,
quarters and the pattern book.
yes, 6.5 meters and the
sorry,
pattern
meters.
book, and because it's his first show, he is giving you anything ordered in any of the live hours gets an additional pattern as well.
Oh, what?
So it's that free pattern that you can see there.
You're getting 4 patterns effectively
You
there.
are.
So 4 patterns, and look, let's lowball this. Let's just say for 4 patterns, £5 a pattern. I mean, I'm lowballing it.
Yeah.
That's for 4 patterns. That's 20 quid right there. And then you're getting 6.5 meters too.
I know that
for
he's-
$35.99 if you use code DEAL10.
I know his free pattern that we've just showed you there. That is on Dale's website at $10.
Okay.
So
that gives you an indication of
there
the
you
value
go.
that you are receiving. You can split the price. If you're using the code DEAL10, your first flexi payment comes down to, wait for this,
do it.
£18. I know, Molly, I know. £18. Can I just say, Dale, if you are watching, Molly has spent the last week stalking your Instagram.
Yes, a lot of people have spent the last week
It
stalking
needs to be
Dale's
said, I think,
Instagram.
Molly, you have a problem. You stay away from Dale's Insta account. But do feel free to check him out.
So what we will do is we will now hand over to Dale, who is going to do the first demonstration, which is, let me just show you, the Prairie Petals quilt, which is the one that you can see down here.
Yep.
So he is going to do your demonstration for this one.
Okay, enjoy. Handing over to Dale.
So let's begin the tutorial. The first step of this project, what you're going to do is essentially start strip piecing, right? So take all of your fabrics with the exception of the stripe. Okay, the stripe we're going to save, we're going to set that aside for now. So just focus on the other 4 fabrics. That's the gray, the light green, the white, and the yellow. Okay, and we're going to cut them into 3-inch strips. All right, just line this up and start cutting our 3-inch strips. Now I'm assuming you already understand the basics of strip piecing, so I'm not going to go into that in great detail, but you can certainly watch me do it as we move along. All right, cut the excess off, and now we can start doing it in 3-inch strips. All right, here we go. Now that I've cut my 3-inch strips, I essentially cut those in half, right? And then I'm getting ready to start strip piecing them. But again, just take your 3-inch strips and find the center point, cut them in half, put all of the same ones together, and then we'll start strip piecing. Okay. All right, now randomly, just start putting different ones together. It's just that easy. All right, check it out. I am finished with just the blocks, the strip piecing, which is 12 by 12 for the blocks. And now I'm getting ready to put on the stop border, which is the little border of stripes next to it. Okay, so I'm going to cut those strips in about 1.5 inches long, or excuse me, 1.5 inches wide. And I'm going to cut 4 of them and then put that around, and then I'll do the main borders. So how you cut this next part is actually really important, because you want to make sure that you cut it this way so that the stripes are going this way and not running along with the quilt, but so that they're running, you know, each line into, so if these are your blocks, that the lines of the stripe are running into them this way. Okay, so let's cut that fabric now. Okay, so here's your example of how the stripes should be cut. You want them running this way, right? Not the long way. All right, my stop border is on. It's looking pretty good. And now I'm going to cut my main borders at 3.5 inches wide, selvage to selvage, and then put those on.
That's my Dale pose.
It's
Oh,
good.
Getting cramped. Getting cramped in my leg.
It's good. I like it.
Great. I was just saying, how cool is Dale?
Oh.
And he really knows his stuff. Got to tell you, we are extremely busy for our bundle. Now, remember, we're using the code DEAL10. I don't want anyone to pay the full price. You're saving an additional 10%. The very first time we featured Dale and the Quilting Cowboy, 40% of the stock's gone.
Wow.
We're
Well,
9 minutes into the show. Wow, we're busy.
So Dale's going to continue that demonstration for you, but we've just brought you back to let you know that if you wanted to add to the bundle, you can actually get half-metre pieces of all of the fabrics that are there.
They are
now these are
beautiful
designed
fabrics.
by Dale. We've actually got a special fabric in
Right.
to print just for him, which is it's a beautiful quilting cotton, and it's got an absolutely amazing feel to it. So we got that in especially for him, and these are all his designs. Dale actually used to be a ballet dancer.
No way.
Yes, way.
But see, this
Okay.
Well,
He used to
apparently,
be-
Lottie said you can tell with those pecs.
Okay, the
There we go.
poses.
Oh, the poses. Sorry.
The poses that you can find on Instagram. He used to be a ballet dancer. That career can only go on for so long.
He's a very talented guy.
He is, but then he picked up quilting, and from there wanted to learn more about design, wanted to learn more about colour theory and that kind of thing. So he's actually studied graphic design, and these are all his designs. These aren't ones that he's picked out of the air. These are ones he's designed specifically to go with this bundle.
Make it very, and we're so. This is what I love about Hochanda. When you think about the kind of brands we're able to bring you, let's have a good look at these fabrics, because he has got an exceptionally keen eye.
He
when it
has,
comes
and
to
they're
design.
not necessarily ones you would always put together, but when you actually put them into the quilts and things, they just work so well. So this is Silver Star. This is Desert Yellow.
So there we go.
This is-
There we go.
Oh, I'm going too
It's all right,
fast.
it's all right.
Sorry.
It's okay.
This is Desert Yellow.
I love that desert yellow.
You've got Early Sunrise, which is this one here.
Yeah.
You've got California Stripe, which is the next one coming along. And then you've got the Desert Green Squares.
Incredible value for money. What you can do, remember, you pick and mix any three. You can go for one if you just wanted.
Absolutely, and then you can add it to the bundle as well. So you can use these as to take it further. Maybe you like the quilt design that's in there, the Prairie Petals, which Dale's demonstrating at the minute, but you want to take it further. Then this can extend what you've got.
I'm seeing that price now, $19.49, but if you use the code DEAL10, $17.54 for 3.5 meters.
3.5
That's
metres, so
very
it's a
good.
metre and a half. So we've tried to make the price very competitive on this, because for a designer quality fabric, you're usually looking at least £15 a metre.
Yeah, easily.
So we really, with the deal 10 as well, that's a really good price.
Stock up, and especially if you've gone for the bundle, you can get the pattern booklet individually too, if you want, which you can show
So we'll
you.
just quickly flick this through for you. So you've got, on the first page, you've got a little bit about Dale and kind of what he does and what he stands for.
Yeah.
Whoops. And then you've got the Prairie Petal pattern. So there's 3 or 4 pages of that, and each of the patterns has a link in there. That's just that one there. That is your link to your video, so you can watch the step-by-step that Dale will take you through.
And you know, with the original bundle that we showed,
Yep.
do you have the link to the videos?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This same booklet comes in that bundle.
Great.
You've got your templates in there, so you can photocopy those and then use
Now,
those.
look at that on your bed.
He's a
Doesn't that
very,
look great?
very talented guy, and there's we've kind of got the big quilt up there, and then a close-up over here, and then another one of his designs over there as well. So
this is. Look, personally, I'd be going for the original bundle. I'll tell you why, because you're getting 6 half meters.
Yes.
And you're also getting 4 patterns for a very, very good price. I mean, it is, and that's why I think a lot of people are going for that.
Absolutely. I mean, you're getting a fantastic bundle in there, and it's something new. It's things that we haven't seen before. So,
Do you know
the
what?
next one.
Got to say, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
So, I mean, I know I'm interrupting you, but over half the stock's gone. We're 12 minutes into show. Now, this is of the bundle. I think we need to see part 2.
Yeah, and then we'll go through the. When we come back, we'll
Yeah.
have a look at the other bits and
Shall
pieces
we
in
try,
there.
and where is it?
What are you looking
We'll
for?
try this pose when we come back.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
do you
I'll
wanna
go
try
and find a rope.
Okay.
Oh, there'll be some cables in tech.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's Dale again.
Our striped fabric again, we're going to cut a 6-inch strip, selvage to selvage. For this next step, I just take some spray starch and put it into a little container, like that, and then use a Q-tip, set that aside so that can soak. Now, you're going to want to line up, this is why I like the striped fabric, because you can really line that up so that from tip to tip, I have a red line going through it, or a white line, or something like that. I'm going to try and do them all on the red lines. Okay, so that is now kind of one piece, right, with the template on it. And so I'm going to just cut it out a little bit closer to the edge. And I tend to cut about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch around the template. And just get that cut out. Easy enough. Okay, now that I have it kind of freed from the fabric, I'm going to take it to my lap ironing board and just do a little bit of the spray starch just to wet it a little bit so that when I iron it, it really holds. Trying to create that kind of permanent crease that once we remove the template is easy to put back. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to grab my little craft iron and start pulling this over the plastic template and creating a crease, right? Creating a permanent crease with the plastic template kind of guiding me as far as where to put that crease. Okay, so now that that is done, right, with the line running from tip to tip, I'm going to take the plastic out and then kind of reinstate those creases that I made in the fabric. Okay. All right, so I've done all my leaves and now I am ready to start working on the circle. So I have this made here, and then I'm just gonna wet the edges again with that spray here. All right, easy enough. Now I'm just gonna take a needle and thread and kind of pull it together. Hold on one second. Okay, now with this, we're just going to grab a needle and thread and go in and out and in and out on the edge, right? And then we'll just pull it tight and it'll start to close up around the circle. Okay, I've gone around the circle with my needle and thread on the edge, and so now just pull it tight like that and it'll start to close up, making it a lot easier moving forward for you to kind of hit it with the hot iron and create that even crease around the circle without any kind of extra weirdness or difficulty. Okay, so let's just get that done and then we'll start tacking down the center and the petals.
There we go. I'm just trying a little bit. Now, Del, if you are watching, I did my best. I don't know what kind of cowboy I make, but I do know we're having a very, very busy hour, and we actually got
I can
Del
ask him.
talking
Yeah,
online.
yeah, he's online. So if you
I'm gonna come around. So
are you coming round? Okay. If you are online, join us on Facebook because Dale's on there as well, and he's kind of joining in.
we need to go over here.
Over here. Okay,
Yeah,
I need
okay.
a box though.
I'll move that
To
across.
move the
Seamless.
box, quick. Thanks.
Ooh.
There we go.
So, just anyone who might have tuned in, we got to see Dale in action. He is the quilting cowboy, and 2/3 of the stock of our bundle has gone. Now, can I also say, we've got the code DEAL10. It is active, but it is not just for anyone in the UK. If you're watching us in Europe or in America, because we have got a lot of you in America watching who are part of our Hochanda family, you can still use the code DEAL10, and you will be saving 10%. But it is for this hour and this hour only. So do use the code DEAL10.
So you've seen Dale working on the Prairie Petal pattern. So that takes everything that you've got from this kit. You've got 3.5 meters in this kit.
Wow.
So you've got...
Wait, so 3.5 meters?
Sorry, 3 meters in the kit. 6.5 meters, which makes 3 meters. That's where I'm going.
With the quality, now you're saying this is a quilting
Yes,
cotton.
it's a special one that we got in just for him, and it's got the feel of... there's a company that's very, very famous for doing planes.
Yeah.
Oh, I've brought my phone in as well, so we can chat to everybody.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we're just chatting to everybody. And it's exactly the same grade as they use, so it feels amazing. It's got a really nice feel to it, and it's great quality.
Original designs by Dale himself.
Absolutely, they're all his
talented guy.
original designs. He's done all the graphic design himself. I'll just tilt that forward because it's reaching out a bit. He's done all of those designs, and he is doing all the demonstrations for you. Each of the projects that you see here, so you're getting all of the fabric you need and all of the inspiration you need to make the the 3 projects that are in the book, but...
And you're going to get a bonus project. So when you think shopping today, you will get this bonus pattern thrown in. Now, Dale sells this pattern on his website for $10. You're getting this pattern. You're also getting the 3 inspiration patterns in the inspiration book, and you're getting 6 half meters for not $39.99. Oh no, you're going to be getting it using deal code 10 for $35.99. 2 flexi payments of £18. I mean, just for the fabric alone, you're winning.
You'd be paying that just for the fabric alone. So what Dale is going to do next is he's going to finish off that Prairie quilt with you, because he's got one more step. So I know we are tight on stock.
We are tight on stock. I have to say, we are very close to calling limited stock. Is that worthy of a yeehaw?
Yes, let's do it.
If we go limited,
then
you can do a yeehaw.
Okay.
Yeah? Well, I can tell you, we've just gone limited stock.
Yeehaw!
There you go. So we are going to be showing you now more. Please make sure to check out your baskets, because this video we're about to show you will be available. You get a link in your project.
Everything that we show you here today is available as an online one.
It's free.
So you can
just access it once you get these home, so you can follow with Dale and see how to make it. He's such a talented guy. Yes. And he's currently speaking in chat as well.
I know, he's multitasking. So he is part 3.
All right, so we have the center located there. So we're going to start placing the next petals evenly dispersed at 3/8 beyond the center, right? So you can measure from the edge of the center to this one is going to be 3/8. So we just put that right there. And I'm just going to place them all and then make any last minute adjustments that I need to do. All right, now that we have that in place, we're going to start to fill in the next round at 3.75, so 3 3/4 inches from the edge of the circle to the tip of the next flower. Okay, so that looks like this. This one might be slightly easier since it's more on the straight diagonal. Okay, so just like that, and then we'll tack them down. And then the last remaining petals will be 7 inches from the circle to here, just like that. All right, all the petals are essentially in place. So now I am going to essentially just quilt it and then put the binding on.
And it's another post from Dale there. I can tell you, the videos are fantastic, by the way. We've got big news, because the Quilting Cowboy has sold out.
It's your yeehaw now.
Yeehaw! So well done, everybody. If you have got it in your basket, please, please make sure to check out. Do not miss out. Now, here's the thing. If you are going to go for this, because we have managed to secure some more stock, which is great news, but after this, if you get it in your basket, unfortunately it is on extended delivery.
Yeah, it just
Okay.
takes me longer to get more booklets
Yeah.
printed. That's
Okay.
all we're really waiting
So
for, because obviously we have
7
control
yeah.
over the fabric, but I just don't have control over the booklet.
So that's why I'm saying if you've currently got it in your basket now, it's on immediate dispatch. Do make sure to check out anyone who is now popping anything into their well, going for the bundle, I should say, into their basket.
Yeah,
7 days extended delivery, but worth the wait.
I think the bundle is where the value is,
Yeah,
because
oh
you're
yeah,
getting
definitely.
those 3.5 meters, sorry, 3 meters, which is in 6 half-meter pieces, and that's 6 different patterns, all designed specifically for these projects by Dale.
Yeah.
So you are getting, even if you just look at the fabric, kind of, you know, design a fabric at £15 a meter, then that's £45
Straight away.
straight away, and then,
then
you add in
The project booklet.
there's fell
Okay.
off my box. There's,
You've been on the moonshine.
maybe I
You've been on the
have.
moonshine.
Yes, I have. No, I haven't.
Okay. So look, this inspiration booklet.
Again,
That's
three-
$14.99.
Yep, there's 3 projects within there,
Yep.
and it's really nice that it's been done as kind of a mixture of a lookbook.
Yeah, and it tells you also a bit about
Yes,
Dale
it does.
as
It tells you
well.
all about Dale. It tells
He's
you
such a
kind
nice guy, very cool guy.
of why
but a
he
nice
does what
guy.
he does.
Yeah.
As well, and you'll notice in all of his videos there are kind of generally dogs wandering in and out,
Mm-hmm.
because they live out in Palm Springs, and they have a big doggy family as well.
He's led a life.
He has.
has led a life. So look, that booklet in itself, I do believe I'm right in saying it's $14.99 just for that. And you're also getting a bonus pattern thrown in.
You
and
are.
that bonus pattern, Dale on his website would sell that for $10.
Yes.
So when you factor it in, 6 half meters, you're getting the inspiration book worth $14.99, and you're getting the bonus pattern worth $10. All of that. For the fabrics alone, did you say that'd be about £45?
Yes, usually £15 a metre.
Okay.
Because they're just,
They're
again,
quilter's
it's
cotton.
not a cotton that we would normally carry. It's one we've got on specifically for this, and it's got a beautiful feel to it. It feels lovely.
So when you talk about then this kind of quality cotton, you'd be just for the fabrics alone around about the £45 mark. £15 for the booklet, so that's
Yep.
then taken up to £60. I'm sure just equating to value, and then you're getting the bonus pattern. So easily, when you think about that, that's sort of approaching £65–70 worth for $35.99, because you're using the code
And
DEAL10.
It comes beautifully presented. It's in a
Yeah.
box with a little bit of tissue
And that's why it's so
paper.
busy.
They're all folded
Yeah.
up beautifully,
So-
and the book's in there as well. And that's
Love it.
just got some stunning pictures in.
It really is a genuinely good buy for designs. All the fabric, all these designs are original to Dale.
Yes, they're all absolutely his. He has designed
I mean,
all
look
of
at
these,
this. Take a look at
and
that. Love that.
some of them are really. I mean, that just looks yellow from there, but when
But
you
when you
get
get in
really
close,
close
yeah.
in, it's got this really subtle hexagon pattern in there, which works so
nice.
well with all of the designs that he's put together. So he's thought everything through.
We have got half meters as a pick and mix, and this actually solidifies the value that you were getting with that bundle. But all these patterns, designs I should say, by Dale himself, so they are original to Dale, the quilting
Yep.
cowboy, and they all, I have to say, the whole collection works extremely well together. Look at that. Good. Do you know what? Very unisex too. It's elegant. It's
Yes,
refined.
well, I think you can see that it's got that
everybody.
male edge to it, because they are very unisex,
Mm-hmm.
these ones, and I think you could absolutely quilt this for guys and girls.
Lovely. I'm showing you here.
That's my favourite one there.
Oh, that's
the desert green squares. That's
Yeah.
my favourite one.
nice.
So, we've seen the first project in the book. The next one that we've got is this one here, which is the All A Buzz
Okay.
wall hanging project. Now, if you wanted to kind of mix and match what you're going to do, you could make that larger, you could make it smaller, you can kind of mix and match this up a little bit. So this is the wall hanging one. It always says at the bottom of the project how much you need,
Yeah.
and then all of your templates are in there, and all of your instructions are in there, and you've also got the little link there, which is in a slightly different colour, so it can be burgundy colour. That's what you need to type in to get access to everything that you're going to see today. Just Dale taking you through step by step.
Perfect. And speaking of which, we're going to show that right now. Oh, 20% of the restock has gone already, and Dale's going to show you why it's been so busy.
Today we're going to be making a super fun project, and I hope that you like it. It's a little bee, like honeycomb sampler for, your studio or your office or wherever you want just a little touch of springtime. But I hope that you enjoy doing this project with us. Let's get started. All right. For this first step, what you're going to want to do is print out the pattern, right, for the polygon, right, the six-sided shape. All right, so print that out, and then we're going to tape it with some double stick tape to some cardboard, okay, any kind of box or thing like that. Essentially what we're doing is creating a template that you're then going to draw around in order to create this shape in the fabric over and over and over again. Okay, so let's do that first. All right, I just have an old box that I have cut out here. I have my template, put some double-sided tape onto, get rid of that, the back of the template, right, with double stick tape. Easy enough. Hold that in place. All right, now I'm ready to affix it to cardboard. Right, and now I'm just going to carefully cut it out with a box cutter. Let me grab that. I'm using a box cutter for this. This is what I like to use, but you can also use an X-Acto knife. I don't suggest using your rotary blade. All right, so just line that up on the lines and just cut it out. All right, I have my template made, and so I'm just going to line up the edge, right, along the edge of the fabric here, and I'm going to draw 19 green ones and 27 of the yellow. All right, so I'm dealing with the yellow fabric first. All right, let me draw 27 of them and then cut them out. All right, I made my yellow. Now onto the green. I'm going to make 19 of these. Same process. Draw it with our template and then cut them out. I'm not going to spend a lot of time going over how to attach these. If you need help doing a Y seam, just go to youtube.com/quiltingcowboy and there is a Y seam tutorial there that will show you how to assemble these. Okay?
And now, Hayley, can I just say, you make a very good, is it cowgirl?
Well, I think it's got to be unisex now.
Cowboy.
It's got cow person now,
Cow
isn't
person. You make a very good cow person.
Thank you.
There we go. Watching Dale, you can see how passionate he is about all his designs.
He absolutely
very
loves it.
talented guy.
And when you get the book, I'll let you read his story because it is quite personal, and it tells you kind of how he came into quilting and what inspired it for him, which I think is quite a personal story. So I'll let him tell you that.
The Inspirational Book. Now you can get this by itself, but I would say, and Hayley, you're absolutely right. The real value is in the bundle. It's sold out. It's back on extended delivery. Just for anyone who might have just tuned in, we have landed. We spun the wheel, and the wheel landed on 10%, which is fantastic. 2 hours on the trot. So it means that price, you save 10%. It comes down to $35.99, or 2 payments of £18 if you're using flex payment. When you break it down, so the booklet alone you can buy individually. That's $14.99.
That's $14.99. That's still really, really good because you're getting 3 patterns in there, and usually patterns are sold at around a tenner each.
You're also getting a bonus pattern. This is because Dale, officially now part of the Hochanda family, he's only going to have 2 live hours initially, so it's this 7 o'clock hour and then
tomorrow at 11.
But here's the thing. Tomorrow at 11, we can't guarantee that we'll be landing on the 10% code.
No.
So you could land on Dream Day, we could land on Freedom, and if you're already a Freedom member, it doesn't help you out. So now I think you couldn't have picked a better time. Well, no, I'm just saying if you're already a Freedom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
Well, no, actually, sorry. No, I tell a lie.
You don't get.
You get Freedom.
I'm sure they rang me up and had to give extra ones.
I got that wrong. Yeah, that's right. If you land on Freedom, you have Freedom discounts. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Now, we had a question in from Heather. She was asking
how big is the quilt. So everything, all the information is already in this booklet for you. So this is the one that you can see here, and this is 71 by 71 inches. It's quite a big one.
How do you say? That's a big quilt.
It's a big one.
So you've got your pattern to make a 71 by 71 inch quilt. I mean, that's easily enough to go over a bed.
Yeah, I mean, this one, you could see when you put it together in the beginning, it starts off really simple with that strip piecing on the background. Now, you can make that as busy or as easy as you like, because he's done, because I know he did this very, very quickly for us, he's done some quite simple quilting on the top, just adding the crosses over those, each individual square. But you could take it further still. You could put a different kind of quilting method on there, and then the all those petals are added on the top to, again, just bring in that piece that's around the border and around the binding, and just kind of lift it all. And I think it's just really nice to see more unisex patterns, because we see a lot of florals, we see a lot of flowers, we see a lot of hearts, we see a lot of unicorns, we see a lot of kind
this
of
is for
female.
everyone. It is truly unisex.
Well, yes,
so
it
guy
is.
or
It's
girl,
really, really nice.
It's such a nice, refined, elegant fabric. The quilting cotton, so the quality of the fabric is exceptional. The patterns are design work is original to Dell, so he's designed all of these. Just to reiterate, if you're going for the bundle, it's already sold out. It's back on extended delivery, 7 days, but over a quarter of the stock's gone.
And this collection is designed only for us here at Hochanda. It's available nowhere else.
A Hochi exclusive.
Yes, it is.
Oh, come on. 6.5 meters of beautiful fabric exclusive to Hochanda. You're getting the inspiration booklet,
You
inspirations
are,
like
and
this.
This is your next project that he's going to show you how to do, because this is the, I think it's the is it Be Free it's called?
Yeah.
Oh no, Be Free is the big quilt. It's all a buzz.
It's all a
That's
buzz,
it.
yes.
All a buzz. And it's up to you where you place your bee.
Yeah.
You can have your bee up the top, down the bottom, in the middle. It's entirely up to you. But he's going to show you next how to put this one together.
Okay, so we're going to show you that video in just a moment. I really hope you're enjoying this hour. Dale is currently chatting in our Facebook. What I would say is if you have got it in your basket, do make sure to check out, because all the videos we're showing you, they're going to be available in the book. We are busy at the moment, and I think a lot of people really sense the value that you're getting here and the quality. Here's Dale again.
And cut this so that all of these little points that we don't need come off. All right, just get rid of those. Very good. And then just continue this on up, and then do the same on the top and on the other side. Check it out, the top is done, so this is all pieced together nicely. I'm very pleased with the way that this is turning out. So I'm just adding the batting and then some backing, and then we're just gonna run a little stitch, a little zigzag stitch around here, and then quilt the rest of it, and then get it ready for the wall hanging. Just gonna trim it up a little bit here and get rid of this excess that I'm not gonna need. Now I am gonna leave a little bit of room here, about a ½ an inch, just in case as I'm kind of quilting it, it does shift or move. But that's it. I'm going to go around and trim this all up. All right, now that that's all trimmed up, I am going to, like I said, run a little zigzag right here in the lines to kind of accentuate each one of the hexagons. All right, it's looking pretty good. I've done my zigzag stitch all the way around, just kind of where the pieces intersect. And now I'm going to trim it up. And then we're going to move forward with making the bees, placing those, and then creating the final pieces to make it a really cute wall hanging. All right. For the striped part of the body, we're actually going to make that first. That's going to be 3 inches by 4 inches, right? So it's just going to be a square that's going to have stripes in it, and then we're going to work it in after. Okay, so just go ahead and make yourself a square, essentially, that is 3 inches across by 4 inches tall. All right, and then just put in some black stripes into the yellow. For simplicity's sake, I'm just making all of my stripes 1 inches. Right, and I'll be putting these all together in a second here, but I might add a little bit more distance on the very end where the butt is. I have all my stripes here. Like I said, I'm going to give the bottom one just a little bit more room, but then I'm just going to assemble these all together, and then I will have the striped part for the body.
It's a game that's sweeping the nation. It's can you do a quilting cowboy pose? Thank you very much.
Do you know what, though? You've got to say, the pictures in here are stunning.
Yeah, you can see those. And what
It's
I would say, also
beautiful.
follow Dale on social media, because great guy to follow. Now, what we're doing here, so Quilting Cowboy, Dale, brand new to Hochanda.
Yes, absolutely. So it's a brand new
Based-
supplier.
based in Palm
The way
Springs.
that it works is he sends the designs over to me, I print the fabric. It just means you get it a little bit quicker than it coming from America, really.
Fantastic.
And he's designed this collection specifically for Hochanda. So all of these fabrics have never ever been seen before. They are absolutely exclusive to here. And what you're getting in the bundle is you are getting half a metre of each of the fabrics that you see here. You are also getting your Quilting Cowboy pattern book number 1, which has 3 patterns in there. It has the one for the quilt, it has the one for the wall hanging, and it also has the one for the wine carrier as well. So you're getting all 3 in there.
So, I mean, this wine carrier, it was very busy in pre-sale. We sold out, and it's just one of those things.
We didn't know, did we?
No, but that's
We
okay.
both had the
So
same
we sold
one.
out there. So you've got that here now in the pattern, which is fantastic. What's going on?
Well, in the break,
Yeah.
I was asking Dale would he like to come over about Festival of Quilts time.
Yeah. He said,
He's on it.
oh, amazing.
He's on it.
And ask him,
That's
if we can
August.
go, ask him if we can go visit
Okay.
him. What's going
I'll
on?
ask him.
While we're doing this, I've got to tell you that we spun the deal wheel. It is landed on the 10%, which means this hour and this hour only, we can guarantee you are saving 10% if you use the code DEAL10 for this hour. Now, we have had a question from the call centre.
Oh,
How much fabric do we need to make all the projects?
right. There should be enough in the kit. Obviously, you may not have like the backings and things, but there should be enough in the kit to do what you need.
To do what?
There should be enough fabric in the kit to make all of the projects in here. That's how we kind of developed it.
Wow.
Is he made the project from whatever was in there.
Okay. Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you think even the 71 by 71 quilt?
I don't think because the one that we've got here, I'm
Yeah.
not sure that those measurements are quite right because
Okay.
I need to just get it out. Yeah, I don't think that's quite 71.
No.
I think he maybe has got that wrong, but I will measure it and I'll check it for
Okay.
you in the break,
We
and
will
I'll
check
have
it.
it right for
We'll check
tomorrow
all that.
morning.
But I mean, it is. Can we hold that up? I know it's point. I'm sorry. Just showing you here. Just having a look. So that, I mean, when you see it in its entirety, so you'll have enough fabric to make the quilt I'm
I mean, that's a
holding
good lap-sized quilt.
That is
there.
a perfect
The only
lap-sized
thing you
quilt.
need to add is a backing.
Okay.
Because obviously backing fabric, you can get away with something, or even if you backed it with a fleece,
Mm-hmm.
so you could quilt it in and have a nice fluffy background and use that as kind of your batting and backing in one.
It's a lovely quilt. And you can see how all the fabrics, when you do use them together, they absolutely sing. That is a beautiful quilt. So you're getting the quilt. You're also getting the wine holder that we're showing there. And you can see here, this is great. It's a little wall hanging. And not only that, you're getting a bonus pattern as well. Oh, sorry. Ooh. There we go. You're getting a bonus, like in the Matrix, getting a bonus pattern of your Be Free.
I'm just going to reply to Dale.
There as well.
I'll
Okay.
be back in a second.
While we're doing this, can I just break down the value? Because if you think about it, you're getting 6 half meters, and the actual quality, so if I pop that down, quality of the fabric, this is a quilting cotton. So you know you're getting absolutely exceptional quality fabric, original designs exclusive to Hochanda. I'm just covering up, I've realised I'm covering up the designs, sorry guys. So you're getting original designs exclusive to Hochanda in the mix as well. Just hide that.
Thank
all
you.
here. 40% of the extended delivery has gone. For the fabrics alone, for fabric of this kind of quality, a quilting cotton, I think all sewers can relate. You could pay £15 per metre. So that's £45 right there. The booklet, which will be in the bundle, now it gives you links to the videos, all the videos that we featured on the show today. So you're getting the booklet, the inspirational booklet, in there with links to the videos. This you can buy individually, $14.99. Don't do that because the value's really in the bundle. So if you factor in £45 for the fabrics, $14.99 here, that's taking the value up to £60, and you're getting the bonus pattern in there as well. This sells on Dell's website for $10. So you're getting all of that for 2 flexi payments. You're not going to be paying £20. You're actually going to be paying £18 for your first flexi payment because you're going to use the code DEAL10.
And they've also been asking Dale how long does it take to make each of the projects, and he's done each one of these in a day.
Wow.
So it took him 3 days in total.
Perfect. And we're going to show you some
Spend more time on it if you want, though.
This is
Keep
part
us
3.
rushing.
Yeah. Part 3 of this.
Oh, this one,
wall hanging.
the All a Buzz project.
take a
Have we
look.
got here?
All right, I have my little stripes ready for the body, and I can measure it up against the template, make sure that it's going to be long enough, there's going to be enough coverage. There is the black for the head, right? And then I'm doing an off-white, a regular white. A true white would be, I think, too garish on the actual project, so I'm going to be using this kind of light tan or bone. And then we just have to make the templates. So take some double stick tape and put it on the back of the template in all the areas that you're going to be cutting out. So make sure that you cover the head and both wings as well as the body. All right. And we are going to start with, let's do the head first. Okay. So that goes down on some heat resistant plastic. Make sure that I have enough coverage here. Should we do it down here? There we go. All right. Got that covered. Take a box cutter or an X-Acto knife, and then I'm just going to cut out one wing, right? Because I can just flip it over to the other side in order to make the reverse image, and cut that out. And then we'll do the head, and then the body is going to be a little bit different because we're going to actually just bring it straight up from these lines. And let me finish this here. Okay. So I have my teardrop shape, right? And I'm just going to put a little temporary adhesive on it there so it doesn't move. And then now, leaving about 1/4 inch on the bottom, 1/4 inch on the top, I am going to cut it out 1/4 of the inch all the way around the perimeter so that I have room to fold it under. All right. So one side, and then the other side. Okay. So there it is. Super cute, right? And then I'm just going to iron this so that it makes that perfect shape that I want. I think that's looking really good. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do the same with the wing in the off-white.
So interesting watching Dale, though. You
I know.
He really knows his stuff.
He really does. And it's not like he kind of, it's not quite started it yesterday, but he isn't hugely far into his quilting journey. It's been a few years.
He's made to do this.
But
And
yeah,
in fact,
I think he loves it, though. I think he uses it as something that he finds quite relaxing as well.
Yeah.
Obviously not when he has to make things in a day,
Yeah.
but...
But look, the thing is, you're getting something here that is different and it's original. And that is something that Hochanda really strives to find talent from across the globe. Because our fan base and our family, and you are, if you're watching right now, you're part of the Hochanda family. I know we've got viewers in the UK, we've got viewers in Europe and America.
Yeah.
So all over the world watching us. And we really do have some fantastic brands.
Yes,
June
we do.
Taylor, a one-day
and we
special.
do try and find things that are new and interesting and something that's a little bit different because and Dale he has that, and I think the designs that he comes up with as well are quite different because they are a little bit more masculine in the but they're beautiful designs. They're more unisex, I would say, more than more masculine.
Unisex is a great description, but they work great for guys, and that's sometimes something where we look at design and think it might not necessarily appeal to all guys.
Even that's got a kind of a floral motif on it because it's got the petals on there. However,
how good does that look? And when you see it from back there, so pulled out, you really appreciate the design. I mean, how good, that is just one of the projects. There's the quilt.
You saw in that that earlier VT that he did how he's kind of lined those stripes up on those petals so they are dead straight. And that red one's always in the centre, so you're getting that little bit of attention to detail really makes a difference in the design.
What I love is that we've given you, not only are we giving you fantastic fabrics, the quality of the fabrics, they are a quilter's cotton, or quilting cotton, so
and there is
you're
a
getting good
special
quality.
one that we've got in just for him. So the whole collection is unique and exclusive to Hochanda, and
I
the
love
fabric
that.
is exclusive to him at the minute because we've just got it in.
So when you think you're getting a fabric that is exclusive, you cannot buy this anywhere else from an extremely talented designer. But not only are we giving you quality fabric, but we're also giving you the inspiration. So once you get these home, you've got 4 projects that you're going to be able to do. 3 in the booklet, and then you're getting that bonus project thrown into the mix as well. So we will be giving you that bonus project in here as well. And what's even better, we've spun the wheel. Now I have to say, I love the deal
Good
wheel.
spin, though.
It is a good spin, and the thing is, we can't, and we can't manipulate it. We spin it where it lands, where it lands.
Well, not me personally, but that's why, as guests, we are not allowed near it because we are not allowed to try and rig it.
Yeah. So we spin it wherever it lands is where it lands, and it could land anywhere. But I think 10% off is great.
Yeah.
Taking price down to
Absolutely.
$35.99 for this bundle. You couldn't even get the fabric at that
Andy's
price.
come to get his lasso back
Oh,
because
there
we stole his cables.
We came in. It's like
Oh,
when
Andy,
somebody stole
do the
toy.
pose.
We could try. And
No,
get,
do the pose.
He doesn't want. He's very shy. How are you shy?
Oh.
We're trying. Next video, we'll try and get Andy to do the next pose. Speaking of which, should we have a look at the next
Yes,
video?
I think this is the last. Is this the last part of this
Yeah.
one? Because there's 4 parts to this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the last part.
Absolutely.
Enjoy.
So just have my template, my fabric, and I'm going to just kind of iron that around the plastic template so that it creates a nice firm crease. Put a little spray starch around the edge too, so that when you do get it ironed in there, it kind of just helps hold it with the starch. You can see how this is shaping up nicely. Now I can remove the plastic template out and do the other wing. Once I do take the plastic out, I do reset those nice, crisp iron points. Okay, and that's essentially it. I'm going to do, like I said, the other wing and then the head. The body with the stripes is a little more challenging just because you have all these seams to contend with, but just keep working it. It will fold over and you will get a nice firm crease off that when you're done. Just keep working it over the template with your craft iron. Next, just place the bee where you want it, and I'm just going to pin it in place. Put the body down first, then the head, then the wings. For the part on the back, I essentially just cut a 4-inch strip, right, and then sewed it with my 1/4-inch seam allowance foot, and then turned it inside out to get this essentially tube of fabric. And then I'm going to cut that off, and then I'm going to bind it, and then I'm going to tack this part down by hand on the back so that this isn't coming up, but I still have room to put in a doweling, you know, here like that. Okay? All right. So I have the binding pretty much on. I have quilted the front, and now I'm just tacking down this area here in order to hold a rod of some kind and to be able to display it nicely. So I'm just going to put this on by hand. I put the first pass on by machine, right, so that it's under the binding, right, and now the opening is just right here and easy enough. Like I said, I'm just tacking this part down here by hand, and then I'm essentially done.
And that's a homage to the Quilting Cowboy. Thank you so much, guys. There
Thank
we go.
you.
Oh, Molly and Rob, our team. I have to say, we've had a very busy show.
We
need to get back over here.
I'm going.
Now, I'm going to... Oh. Got to
Thank
tell
you.
you, we sold out of, and everyone's going for the bundle. We sold out within 20 minutes, and our extended stock...
I know. There is a
50%
lot of
gone.
phone calls needing to be... Oh, no. That's
you've
how I
seen-
was holding the quilt up.
That's you've seen the flamingo of shame.
It's my flamingo of shame.
The flamingo of shame. Look, talk us through. Anyone who's just tuned
I
in...
hid that for like
Yeah.
50 minutes.
it just snuck out. You can never hide the flamingo.
Okay, so this is a brand new collection. Dale is brand new to Hochanda.
Very talented guy, yeah.
He's brand new to Hochanda, and he has designed this collection specifically for Hochanda here. Now, what you're getting in the pack is you're getting 6 half meters of fabric, and there should be enough in there to do all of the projects that are in your book. Now, that does not include the backings.
Okay.
You'll need to add backings and batting and things to finish them off. But
really nice projects.
Really
all the
nice
fabric.
projects.
Let's start with the fabric. I'm just conscious of the fact we always get new viewers joining us. So with these fabrics, it's a Hochanda exclusive.
Yes, it's been designed by Dale. He was a ballet dancer, has other careers under his belt as well. And what he's done more recently, I think it says 2009, he went kind of back to school to learn graphic design. So he's designed all of these fabrics himself. We print them here in the UK and bring them to you in these beautiful Quilting Cowboy collections.
And you see how passionate he is about all the projects. And the beauty is, if you do go for the bundle, you get the Inspirational Book. And in the Inspirational Book, you learn more about Dale, his story, his journey, but you also get links to the videos. So all the videos we've shown, you get links to the videos in the book, so you can see them once you get the bundle home.
So it tells you all about Dale and his story, and then you have your 3 patterns in there. So you've got your Prairie petals. And there's the, where is it? There it is. There's a link in each of these which takes you to a website to be able to see all of the videos. So you can follow them, as you have done on here, step by step with Dale to create your projects.
And what's even better, that we have started a promotion. It's running today. So Dale's got 2 live shows initially. It's today at 7 and then tomorrow at 11. But the thing with tomorrow at 11, I cannot guarantee.
We'll have any left.
Well, that's one concern. Will we have any stock left? Second concern is, what will the deal will land on? At the moment now, you're guaranteed, and I think 10% is one of the best options. So you are saving. Instantly on $39.99, you are saving the price comes down to $35.99 with your saving.
So I must just say, there's some really nice comments on here welcoming Dale and also saying congratulations on an excellent show with beautiful fabrics.
And it is, and he's such a good guy.
Haley and Yanis, this has been one of the best shows ever. Really enjoyed it, Hochanda. Dale, so glad you could join us. It's a great crafting channel / family.
It really is. And thank you so much for keeping us company. Now, looking at the usual price, $39.99, I think that's great value.
Yes, it is, because you are getting really good quality fabrics. You're getting the bespoke designed fabrics for us here at Hochanda, and Dale has designed them himself specifically for these projects.
Yes, now just looking at this price, because you're already saving $13.97, but with the code promo DIL10, you're saving an extra 10%, which means you're actually saving 1/3 off the price. Got to talk about something, because I know time's running out. Could we just get, just want to show you this picture here. So this is Dale, the Quilting Cowboy, and I just want to ask the viewers at home, I know we're running out of time, Molly, our floor manager, has now officially changed this to her screensaver on her computer. Has she got a problem?
No, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. And also the quilt, bringing it back to quilting. This quilt that's in here, I know a lot of you have spotted that behind Dale when he was doing his videos, and we've asked him about bringing this one next.
Well, the whole team are saying, Molly, it's okay, you're absolutely fine, and that is it. Look, you could
have a look on his Instagram.
Oh, well.
You'll enjoy that.
Actually, change that. It turns out that Paola is also very familiar with the Quilting Cowboys Instagram as well. Yeah, you have. I should do. I've checked it out. Just got to tell you as well, if you do want more fabric, we have got the half meters as well as part of a pick and mix. Really simple to do. Go online and you just pick your favourite 3.
So I know before we started this show, you were a little bit of cowboy envy here, and you were considering
I've got a lot of cowboy envy.
You were considering being the Quilting Greek. Are we going to make this happen?
Yeah. See, look, Quilting Cowboy sounds very cool. What would I wear as a Quilting Greek?
A toga.
Toga? I was thinking, like, so beach wear.
And the laurel kind of.
Or the laurel? Okay, kind of like a Zeus vibe going on.
Okay.
All right, I could do that. I just now have to learn how to sew.
We can work
and design some fantastic fabrics.
Yeah,
Give me 10 years. Give me 10 years. Can we just say a massive thank you to yourself and to Dale? Because he's an awesome guy.
It's all Dale. It's not me. I'm just filling in a space.
Dale, I know you're watching. I think you're incredible, buddy. He's invited us over.
I know he did.
So,
we kind of made him while we're on Facebook.
We made him, and Haley and I are going to descend, and we've got to pop in and see Diamond Crystal as well.
You coming to see Dale?
I that would be awesome.
Okay.
Palm Beach. We're just going to hang by the pool. Yeah.
Oh my.
Palm Springs.
Oh, is it Palm Springs?
Yeah.
Even
Palm
better.
Springs.
Palm Springs.
I don't think Palm
California.
Beach is a place.
I think it is.
Okay. Thank you so much for your company. Diamond Crystal, we're going to pop in
Geography's
and
not our
visit you
strong
as
point.
well. Hayley, when's the Quilting Cowboy back?
11 o'clock tomorrow morning,
Mm-hmm.
because we did want to do a 7 p.m. launch to catch all of his fans in America. So we are doing another show tomorrow at 11.
Different video, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody, can we get a yeehaw for Dale, our Quilting Cowboy? Yeehaw! Thank you so much for your company. So, coming up next, we've got lovely Cheryl, Daisy, Jules and Crafts. Do stick around. And then Jill will return for our one-day special. And after that, we've got a world exclusive.
Hi, I'm Anna and I'm a founder of Craft Box UK. Craft Box is a box full of craft supplies that we send to our customers monthly. All products are placed in a beautiful, sturdy box, which is ribbon tied, and we hope that by receiving this box, you will feel like it's Christmas every month. Make sure you don't miss the Craft Box shows on Hochanda.
Would you like to improve your crafting techniques by watching and crafting along with your favourite Hochanda guest demonstrators, or from the comfort of your own home? If the answer is yes, then we are excited to invite you to Craft Along, where you, our presenters and guests, will create an amazing array of projects throughout the year. Each month we will be bringing you a brand new kit that you can purchase on the day of each show. Or if you pre-order your kit, you will receive £5 off a purchase of £20 or more of any additional products featured within our Craft Along brand shop that month. So tune in, be inspired and create with Craft Along, your monthly crafting workshop.
Hi, I'm Lou from Studio Light. Studio Light has been around for about 40 years now. They're based in the Netherlands. It's a family-run business with a great heritage. The products that Studio Light bring us are very diverse, fantastic dyes, great papers, but all round on trend. Over the 40 years Studio Light have evolved. They listen to me, the demonstrator, and you, the customers, and really take our ideas on board. On the Hochanda shows, we'll share with you the diverse techniques and products will inspire you to produce your own individual pieces of artwork. So make sure you don't miss the Studio Light shows on Hochanda.
We are in the middle of the Deal Wheel event. Of course, it was launched by Yanis at 6 p.m. and it's going to last until Monday at 6 p.m. Every hour we spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, that's the deal for the rest of the hour. So let's hope that it's a good one. Well, to be honest, all are good. It's a good one. It's a fabulous one. You are getting £5 off of any item on £25 when you're spending £25 or more. And of course, that means that you can use it more than one time. For the specifics, look at that. You can see them there. So you have to use the promo code DEALS, of course, deal 5, and of course, customers must enter the code at checkout or quote over the phone to activate the discount discount. Customers must spend a minimum of £25 after all the discounts excluding P&P. The promotion will only be valid for the live show, not during repeats or rewind. To qualify, you need to check out within 50 minutes of the end of the show. This offer is not limited to once per customer, so it means that you can make different purchases during this hour. And of course, for full terms and conditions, visit the website hochanda.com. But then, of course, we have got Cheryl. How are you doing?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm very well, very excited. Because we want a spring. We want to have brightness. And I love your bunny ears.
Thank you.
Little bunny. And of course, you bring us MDF bundles. And of course, where shall we start with the basket?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, I love that one.
Right, in this kit you get 2 baskets. You get one with the bunnies on either end, and then you get a plain basket as well.
Oh, I love
with
that.
The handle. So don't just think Easter.
Yeah.
Think anything, literally anything.
I love the plain one for that kind of, it can be all year round.
Yes.
But even the bunnies, like, I think they are perfect for you know, children's bedroom.
New babies.
New baby.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
Brilliant.
And then and if somebody has got a new bunny, then
Fill it with treats.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It could be your bunny treats.
It could.
You know.
Yeah, your bunny treat holder.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Our Emily, who used, you know, she used to have I don't know what was his name. Yeah, she had a rabbit. What was her name? The bird's name. Nacho was the name. And I also know my friend Beth has got also a pet rabbit, so she could put. You can put all the pets, the treats,
everything in.
Yeah, and how difficult it is to put together.
Oh, it's very simple. I'm actually going to be demoing one.
So we will see.
Without the bunnies, because obviously these take time to decorate, so I'm just going to do the plain basket.
Fabulous. If you want to go for the Daisy MDF bunny basket and Easter basket, you are only paying £10.99 plus BMP if you're not a Freedom member. £6.87. £6.87. And while I'm reading that, that's the item number 687-282. I'm getting excited with the deal, Will. You know, right?
Great.
So the next item that we have got here. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, this is another 2 items. We've got the bunny frame, and then we've got the bunny holding an egg. This has been my first demonstration as well.
That's so lovely. You're so cute. And you could put a picture instead of Happy Easter behind it.
Anything. I mean, it's like I was saying to you, and it's early enough. You don't have to use it just for Easter. You can use it for like a hen party. You know, if ever get your group together, have a picture taken and present it to the hen.
So cool. Or if you have got a you know, party in a farm, so you know, that's or
your pet rabbits, anything, literally anything.
You know those weddings, those push weddings that happen in those weddings. Anyway, 528-621 is your item number. £10.99 is your price for that one. So if we move on to the next one, we will be able to see that. Remember that the deal wheel for this hour is £5 off 25. So if you add different items, because you know, you will get £5 off as well. So that was really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is my favorite.
It is. It's lovely.
I love
it
this
really
one.
is lovely.
Because you will be able to make with this bundle one of these ones?
Yes, one of those, and the little...
So you are getting the actual, not the bunny, but the actual card and the crate. Look at how gorgeous. I mean, I just got to put it like full of chocolate.
Yes. Yes.
And for £10.99, you are getting 2 of them. Can I ask? Can they make to sell?
Yes.
So, for instance, if let's say that I make candles or I make bath bombs and things like that.
Providing that the kit is made up and it's complete, yes, but not to obviously resell the kit.
No. You can, like, once it's finished.
Yes, absolutely.
So I can put everything in here.
wrap it in cellophane and bows.
And then that's
gift.
Yeah, because I'm thinking £10.99, so it's worth.
You've got 2 gifts.
You got that?
£5.
Yeah. That's
Brilliant.
absolutely fabulous. 914877 is your item number. £10.99 is your price. Now we are going into more bunnies, but also I love this egg holder.
Yes, they're lovely, aren't they?
Look at that.
Little carrots.
Little carrots in here. Yeah. So here, do you get both the chicken and the bunny?
Yes, you do. But like I was saying again to Janice earlier, once Easter's finished, children can use them for the pencils or pens or literally anything.
You know what I would do is, like, I'd probably display like this for Easter, spring and Easter. Then maybe
take that off.
Yeah, I wouldn't glue it.
Yes.
I would put just a slot egg.
Yes.
And then take it out, and then it's just an all year round chocolate egg, because you can have chocolate all year round.
Absolutely. But not only that, think about, again, for babies, you can put them, you know, your little cotton wool balls and things like that in, so they're not always for Easter.
No, yeah, absolutely. And I love, so you are getting the chick as well. Well, the chicken, I call it chick.
Yes.
But we look at, I think it's so clever. What do you have used here? Feathers?
That's, this is done by Jan, off the design team. So yeah, we've got a cracking design team, absolutely brilliant. Thank you, everybody.
Good night. No, that sounded like I'm putting her to sleep. Good evening if you're watching. If you want to go for the chicken and bunny, the item number is 437810, £10.99 for both the chicken and the bunny. Then we are going on to the gorgeous crate. Now this one is slightly different, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, you've got this one's got the straight edges rather than this one's got the distressed edges. Yeah. But they're both equally.
So, and you're getting three to make three of
those,
them. For £9.99. That's really, really affordable. And you know what I'm thinking? This for crafty tools.
Absolutely,
that would be perfect.
Your little paint pots like.
Oh, the distress inks, acrylic paints, the glues. You know, and that, imagine you then can paint it in any colour you want.
Yeah, you can colour coordinate to your craft room or whatever room you want. Again, you can use them in your bathroom.
Now, so if somebody likes also, you know, cooking and the spices for the condiments for the table, then you can take it into the...
Absolutely.
Not my idea. My producer likes to cook.
All right.
You know, he's just saying, that's my idea for the hour.
Oh, thank you.
He has got many more, I'm sure. 355923 is your item number. £9.99 is all you're paying. And remember, you will make 3 of those baskets, or crates, sorry. And then finally, we have got some returning favourites as well.
Yes, it's the word tags, words and tags, just additions really to any project that you want to use. I mean, you use your tags on your crates.
Yeah, and it would make so much sense to go for this, to add it on. Remember that many of the items in this hour are around the £10, the £15 mark. So it makes sense to add them off, because of course, remember, you have got get the deal wheel is £5 off £25. Therefore, it makes sense to add it up, and then you can build it up.
Yeah.
Now, your item number is 124034. £9.99 is all you're paying if you're a free member. If not, you pay the P&P on top of it. Now, of course, we have got other items on the website. Why not just have a look at it? There we have got the items that we have just previewed in here, but of course we have got those happy Easter and those words in there that we can, and we are going to have a look in here in real life. It is the grab bag, so you are getting 24 pieces in here. So you are getting, look at that, happy Easter with those more fun elements, but also, of course, Easter is a religious holiday. And you can see with those beautiful crosses in there. Half of the stock has already gone, and I love that it includes spring. More fun, but also kind of the more serious aspect of this, which I think is kind of necessary. Both sides. Lovely. So if you want to go for that, the details are on the screen. 990057 is your item number. £9.99 is all you're paying.
Right. First demonstration is going to be the bunny holding the Easter egg. I have done some prep at home because obviously we don't have a lot of time on air. So for this, I've got a little chicken that I'm going to be stamping as well onto the black.
Okay.
Just using a Posca pen.
I love them.
I do.
It took me a while. It was funny because I have been watching Leonie for ages, of course. And I remember she having the Posca pens, and I didn't I did kind of say, yeah, that's cool, but not for me. And then one day I used one of hers, and I was like, I need the whole collection.
Yes, they really are good, and they're absolutely brilliant for stamping onto black as well.
So, which one is the one that you are using
Right,
here?
this is the one that this one comes with the
the frame.
The Easter frame.
The Easter frame.
Yeah.
So those ones are the ones that Cheryl is using
change
at the
them, so
moment
it's a bit
at $10.99 for both of them.
thicker.
Okay, so you have painted with acrylic paints, or
No, this is just, well, it's just an acrylic pen.
Oh.
That's all. Oh, this, sorry.
Yeah,
No, it's just black gesso. It's Amsterdam gesso that we sell on the website
yeah.
as well. So yeah, just random stamping.
Oh.
As I say, there's so many different ways that you can colour your MDF. You can paper.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's just quick and easy.
I love
I know that some of the samples have got paper on. So these are just normal acrylic pens.
Yeah.
And literally, can't see that one.
Okay.
Just colouring
Oh, I see.
in. Again, you'll obviously take more time at home because you've got more time than what we have on here.
And then colour.
Yeah, just literally colour these in.
Yeah. Okay.
So what are you doing for Easter, Pal, or anything?
Oh, in Spain. Well, it's the thing is, in Spain, the Easter is a massive celebration.
Yeah.
So just eat lots of chocolate usually.
Wow.
What do you do?
It depends. We do like to spend time with his grandchildren.
Of course, yeah.
At Easter, so yeah, hopefully they'll all be in bed now.
Oh.
I was telling Yanis earlier, my little granddaughter got first place in a ballet
Oh, nice.
the other day. She's absolutely over the moon. But yeah, I absolutely love my grandchildren.
Well, I'm off on the weekend of Easter,
yeah.
so I'm still deciding whether I want to go to Spain.
Oh, I would.
Because there is, like, you know, the religious processions
Yeah.
and things like that, and they're quite something. One year we went to Seville, and I recommended to go to Seville in Easter because it's like nothing you have ever seen.
Oh, wow.
It's like processions all day long.
Yeah.
And they're quite moving, they're quite powerful.
Oh.
Yeah. And now, because it's just before Lent, they do the carnival.
All right,
So
yes.
it's like 4 days, well, not 5 days, because it starts on a Thursday, so today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, until Monday.
Right.
And it's all, that's processions as well, but not the religious type. They are kind of, everybody with fancy dresses, going, making massive loads.
Oh, wow.
And then, you know, they award the best, more, you know, like, basically it's the excess before Lent.
Yes.
You know.
So, as I say, we're just literally colouring these in. They will dry a little bit brighter.
Okay, and then...
Right, so we'll leave it at that for now. Right, the chicken. Again, just simply we'll colour the chicken in. With this, you just spread it out as well. And it's also got the grooves in. I don't know if anybody watched Catherine the other day with her show, and she was saying about going around with a pencil. I can highly recommend that.
Oh.
It really, really does work.
Okay. So what would you do? You would go in...
Just into the groove. I'll just show you. So take a sharp pencil. Once you've painted out, ever just get in and go around with your pencil. It just highlights
I see.
the areas that's been cut already.
Could you do it with a regular pen, or it has to be a pencil?
No, you can do it with anything. I mean, I would recommend a pencil, solely because I think it gives a better finish.
Okay,
But no, I mean, if you've not got, you know, really, because to be fair, it needs to be quite a decent pencil, really sharp.
Yeah.
For the effect. But
yeah, it's coming to life, isn't it? When you can, and of course, the lines are etched, laser etched.
Yes, they are laser etched. Yeah, Kerry does all our laser cutting. She's absolutely fabulous at doing it as well. As I said, the design team absolutely love working with her products and her designs. They're really, really good. There's quite a lot of new things coming.
Oh, exciting times.
Very exciting times, yeah. I'm sure Wendy will not mind me saying, and if you do, I apologise, Wendy. But yeah, there is a lot of new things coming, a lot of new designs, and not necessarily all MDF as well. It's to complement what we've already using and new designs that's coming out, so just bear with me, I'm nearly finished.
But you're doing that quite quickly because it is a pen. And of course, if you have got at home, they could use acrylic paints.
Oh yeah. Only reason that I haven't used acrylic paints on this is just for time, really. Again, just going with another acrylic pen just round the eye.
Okay. Okay,
so the beak, and then.
And oh, I love that. Actually, I do think that the acrylic paint pens, they work really well.
They do work really well, to be fair.
Studio Light do some. So do have a look on the website, acrylic paint pens.
And I say, if I hadn't already got these, I would have actually got Studio Light ones. I do like their products; they're really good.
Yeah.
I mean,
look at that.
Most of the products that Lou brings to us are absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, she wouldn't,
Yeah.
knowing Lou, she wouldn't put her name to something that she didn't believe in herself. And just whites. Again. Right. So,
I know, it's so cute.
little
I
chicken.
just like it.
There we go.
It's like saying to the bunny, well, I'm gonna tell you this story.
Yes,
you know.
yes. I've got the Easter egg, now I want some. Right, so with the kit you get the little extras as well.
Yes.
That go.
The one on the end of the no, that one. Oh yes. So
you get like little faces, little eyes, nose.
This one,
Yeah. So on these big pieces here, these are for the main photo frame, and these are for the bunny.
And then that one is from the.
And that's from the grab bag.
The grab bag.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna put it back into display.
Right. So all I've done, I've gone ahead and done his eyes.
Oh, we do have got the glue on the show, haven't we?
Yes, we do have the glue on the show. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant glue. I use it for literally everything.
$11.99 for a set of 200 ml, and it's MDF glue. What is it different from an MDF glue?
Right, MDF glue is more of a wood base, so it's got less water content.
Oh.
So therefore, it has a better grab and a quicker grab as well.
Yeah, can I have a look at the bottle?
Yeah,
can I just because I kind of like to. Oh yeah, it is very,
you can
very
feel
healthy.
the stickiness. Yeah, that's the way that I actually test glue. Is through the stickiness.
It's not moisturizer. I could rub it off. No, but that's kind of quite nice actually.
I think that goes from tonic days.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Other companies are available.
There, yeah. It's
there
kind
you
of,
go.
Yeah, it's kind of gone. But it does feel different, and it's made in the UK as well.
It is made in the UK, yes.
Love.
Yes, right, normal bunnies will have pink ears, but mine's having black.
Yeah.
Because I can.
Yeah. And then look how quickly it's easily.
Yeah, this is just a permanent
Is it alcohol
marker?
marker?
Yeah, just an alcohol marker. Yeah, I mean that's something else. MDF works
Yeah.
absolutely brilliant with your alcohol pens as well. So we'll just pop these on.
So you have used basically gesso. You are using alcohol
Yeah.
markers. You are using marker pens,
Yeah,
acrylic pens.
acrylic paint
Yeah.
for the actual
Yeah.
bunny.
Could you use glitter pens, for instance?
Yes,
Fabulous.
To be fair, with MDF, there's not much that you can't actually use. I've just got a little bit of chalk.
Oh, now even chalk you can use.
Yeah, just a bit for his. Need
Ah,
some rosy
the blush in the
cheeks.
cheek. In her, is it a him or a her?
Oh, I don't think it really matters. What do you
Well,
think?
no, it is,
I mean, I suppose maybe having
No,
a
because
flower.
we are thinking now. The director's
Right.
wondering
Okay.
what should we name him or her. You know, why don't you
I
email
think
in?
email. Yeah, email in. Whoever,
Email in.
yeah, whoever says the name can have it.
Right. So what we will do is who have the best name, or
Yes.
the one that our director, or is it director or producer that come up with the idea of the name? The director, director Jimmy is going to choose the winner because it was his idea. His question was, we have got already an entry.
Oh wow!
Can I have that entry? Timothy.
Oh, I like that.
Timothy.
Yes.
Front runner, that one.
Yeah.
Yes. At the minute is the front
It
runner.
is the front
If you
runner.
have got any suggestions, yes, I kind of. Well, I know there is a dispute in the gallery for a
Alright.
name, so Jimmy isn't very happy about it, doesn't he?
Right.
He's suggesting Rodrigo, which, funnily name, is my father's second surname.
Oh wow!
Second.
Right, okay. Right, we'll bear that one in mind.
Okay.
But I think we have to leave it to viewers.
Yeah, Craig. So all the other suggestions all masculine. Craig.
Sexist, that.
Yeah, we need female
Yeah,
and
female, come on,
names.
come on,
Or
ladies.
non-gender specific,
Yeah.
as they say. Look at that, how quickly and easily.
Get your thinking caps on.
Yeah.
Right, so all I've done there, I know that you get the whiskers,
Ah, yes.
but I've just drawn mine
Yeah.
on for speed. And then,
Eyelashes.
Little
so
eyelashes.
Is it definitely a she?
but not necessarily because men have eyelashes as well.
Well, yes, that's true. That's me, so I like that. That's good. And sometimes, and most of the times, they have got even better eyelashes than
But
me.
certainly my husband has got lovely eyelashes.
Yeah.
Right, and then I'm just going to add a little...
Now it's a boy because I has got a bigger toes.
Just add a little bit of
I'm
definition.
just joking. Francis. Can be a boy
Now,
or a
boy
girl.
or a girl. Yeah,
Francis.
boy or girl.
I like that. Francis there.
And then, for the stand, all I've done is I've added a little bit of moss
Yeah.
and some little mushrooms.
Oh, is it real moss?
Yes, it is.
Can I touch it?
Yes, of course you can.
Yeah, it is real moss.
It is real moss, and that's also stuck down with the glue as well.
Yeah.
So all I'm going to do is just pop that in there, like so.
Yeah. Oh.
So now it stands. And
Okay.
also, I had some spare pieces of felt at home.
Oh.
So I'm just going to, I've just literally cut it out like grass. Again, just glue it together.
We have had more entries,
Oh,
actually.
wow.
We have got one from Donna,
Right.
and she said nibble.
Oh, I like
I
that.
love that one. And then we had one from Janie.
Right.
Sorry? Bonnie. Can you? I have got both of
is
them.
it
Bobby.
Bobby the bunny.
Bonnie. Bitsy for a girl.
Bitsy. Right.
Ooh,
I like
I like
that
that.
as well, yeah.
Leslie says honey bunny.
Honey bunny.
Honey bunny. And Helen says buttercup.
Oh,
I love
like
buttercup.
that as well, especially because it's got, well,
I love it.
it. I can't say.
You know, well,
You know-
is it now that it or him, her?
Yes. So I'm just going to pop this grass down here. That...
Jimmy has to decide. Jimmy will be the ground.
Right. Make it a good one then, Jimmy, please.
He will decide. Yeah. Just like.
And then last of all, we'll just pop this chicken.
And of course, remember the chicken is from the grab bag.
It is, yes.
So that is perfect. Oh, look at that! I love that. Looks so sweet.
Make sure that.
Well, yeah. Oh, that's
it
gorgeous.
needs to stick. But it will. It will stick.
Of course, the rabbit is from the Daisy's MDF Rabbit and Bunny Frame. 528621 is your item number. £10.99 is your price. And of course, we have got other items on the show, so you can find them on our website, including, of course, that frame that we have that Cheryl has just been using, as well as, of course, that words and text set, which is a return of a very strong favorite. My favorite one is that 3 mini crates, because it's so useful. And of course, $9.99 for a set of 3 mini crates. That's fabulous. Of course, you can then paint it to suit your home decor, your crafty stash, as well, to fade and tie. Now I'm thinking maybe the glue, and maybe put in there the glue and the mediums in one of them, in another one your acrylic paints, and so many more items in there. Now, of course, remember that we are in the middle of the deal wheel, and it means that at the beginning of the hour we spin the wheel, and that deal will, where it lands the arrow, it means that that deal will stay for the hour. Now we have got, of course, that is for live hours. So now we are 8 o'clock, around 8:27. So that's, or 28, whatever. That's the time that until 9 o'clock you can use the deal wheel. Now, of course, the deal, if you put deal 5 when you check out, or when you give us a call at you quoted, and then you have got £5 off, £25 expand, and you can use it more than once during this hour. So if there is, you can quote it for more than once. Now, of course, from Daisy, oh, look at that, the MDF bunny basket and Easter basket. Now, if you are organizing an Easter hunt and you want, 3 or 4, you will get 2 of these baskets. So you are getting the bunny one, which is this one. You can see how, once assembled, will become like this. Then you can decorate it in many different ways. And then, of course, you have got the basket itself, which is that gorgeous basket in here. Now, I love these ones because they are a lot of chocolate that you can put inside it. So it makes a lot of sense to have a treasure hunt, maybe an Easter hunt, and having, if you purchase more than one, then everybody can have one of them and put them in here. Your item number 687282, £10.99 is your price. The next item we have got is the one that Cheryl demonstrated first. And of course, it features that gorgeous bunny holding that egg, but also I love the bunny ears with the little feet in here with that frame area. Now that can be used, of course, as a frame for a picture, for a paper, to that sentiment. Is and also what I love is that it's double-sided in the sense that you can put maybe here, maybe if you're like kind of having a party, a hen party, you can have in the back of it, maybe write some stories or something like that, or write the names of the people, and then you can display it at home, proudly. But of course, decorations for the children's bedroom. It doesn't need to be Easter. Bunnies are all year round, not just for Easter. Now, if you want to go for this one, your item number is 528621. £10.99 is your price. Now, next one, another brilliant one. Now, this one is the crate on card. I think this is, and you're getting to both of them. Now, of course, you can see, oh, look at that. Look at that. Now, if you look closely, you will see a lot of different elements in here. Some of them that you want to take away with you forever, and some of them that you want, to leave them behind. Now, of course, you can see how all the elements in here. You can put in all the kind of Oh, I had an idea. Make it into a carriage, a princess carriage, to put the you know, the toys, like, you know, the little you know, the dolls. Yeah, no, and you can have them like this. And if you have got maybe a horse or something like that, you can do it like that. Yeah, it would be quite fun. And then of course, me the needle, I would just fill it up with chocolate. And then it comes with one of the crates. Now this one is not like the other one that we have seen before. This one has got a distressed edges, so it will allow you to create a really vintagey one. I think it will look perfect for your crafting storage. I think this would be, you know, I would like to paint it all white, then distress maybe like weatherwood or something like that, and then put my pen brushes in here. And then of course, by having it a little bit above it, it means that it's so easily reachable. Now if you want to go for this bundle, 914877, £10.99. Now, it's talking about chocolate and Easter, we have got a bunny that has got a perfect large egg holder. It's a large one, not just a tiny one. It is a rather nice. Look at that. Is that an ostrich size of egg? No, ostrich, they're bigger than that, aren't they? That's what the egg would be. Anyway, answers on a postcard or an email that will reach quicker. Now, of course, you can put here a smaller carrots or chocolate elements. I don't know why I'm thinking so much of chocolate, but there you have it. And of course, you have got the chicken and the bunny there. Both of them, it creates that really clever hinge that bends around it, and then you put it, and then of course it's perfect as a pen pot as well as that holder for the egg and the chocolates. If you want to go for the chicken and the bunny, of course they're MDF. 437810 is your item number. Only £10.99 for both of them. So they grab yours by checking out those baskets. And of course, remember, if your your basket is more than £25, you can put that deal 5 on your checkout, and then you will get £5 off. And you can use it more than once, but that deal only lasts until the end of the hour. Now, of course, we have got the set of the 3 mini crates, so you will be able to make 3 of these gorgeous crates. I love the idea of putting in here maybe your tools, maybe your chocolates, maybe your you know, with chocolate, but no, I'm just thinking acrylic paints. I would have one maybe for the blues and the greens, another one for the pinks and the purples, another one for my warm colors, the yellow, the oranges and the red. That would be 3. Now, of course, you can then use them for the other thing, the ink pads, having them vertically. There's so many ways of using this crate. And remember, for $9.99, you are getting 3 of the mini crates. 355923 is your item number. Grab yours by checking out those baskets. Then the next item, it is a an old favorite, a returning favorite. That's the better way of saying it, because what you are getting is, of course, is the words and tag set. So it makes a lot of sense to adding this into your basket. Now, of course, you have got words laser cut with precision. With the, you know, in one cut you will have, in one push you will have the full word. And of course, you have got a little bit of wine and champagne flute and the best wishes and that engagement, and of course that wedding theme going through. But also you have got the anniversary, good luck. It could be your job. It could be a 18th birthday, 21st. I believe that's 18 is probably our director's birthday. 8. Then you have got the rings in there. I need to apologize. He's only 15. It's time to go to well, his working experience now. I'm joking. Now, of course, we have got the tags in there. 124034 is your item number. $9.99 is your price. Now, if you want more elements, we have got also the grab bag, which is also, there it is, the Happy Easter grab bag. Now, in this one, you're gonna get the cheek that Cheryl just used demonstrating was, but you are getting 24 individual pieces in there to coordinate, and of course, as well as having those more cute cute ones. You have got also some, you know, the daffodils, the carrots, but also those beautiful crosses that are so significant for Easter. Also, you're getting two of these spring words as well as Happy Easter. 990057 is your item number. $9.99 is your price.
Right. We're going to do the basket.
Ooh, this one.
Yeah,
I
this
love
little
that
one. I've gone ahead already and just started to cover these with paper. Simply to show that they don't have to be for Easter.
Yes.
They can be for any other time of year. So again, just pop this glue.
Right. What chocolate would you put inside?
The very famous one beginning with L.
Oh.
In a red little balls.
Oh yes, the ones
what
that
I mean?
the gold. Yeah, I know the
Yes.
ones. My friend, I don't know if you know Julie Hickey.
Yes, I do. Yes.
So it's her favorite as well.
Yes.
Yeah, they are the kind of yeah. They have got a soft center and a hard shell.
That's the ones.
Yeah,
Yes.
and they melt inside. You
Definitely do melt. Yeah. My husband actually made, you know, the little chocolates that's in the treat bags.
Yes.
He made those.
Oh, amazing.
He did, yeah. All little mini Easter eggs all wrapped up.
Yeah. So you put the glue, the
I
MDF
put the
glue.
MDF glue onto the paper, straight onto the MDF.
And then you roll it. Just so
just with a brayer, yeah. It depends. I mean, sometimes, you know, you may want a crinkled look, other times you don't. For this, it doesn't actually matter. As that prove here, we've got one crinkled and one plain.
Okay.
That one I left with the glue underneath, and that one's been braided.
So it will give
Just
you
so
the
you get the different effects.
Oh yeah, I can feel it. Yeah.
So it's entirely up to you, really. Whatever you want to do. We all sand it. Daisy also do sanding blocks as well, so I just need to give it a quick sand. Sorry about the noise, guys.
No. By the way, we remember that we still we are accepting entries or suggestions for naming the bunny. Now, at the minute, the winning options are Buttercup. But was it Bitsy? No, Bitsy.
Yes.
And Timothy. Apparently, Timothy. They do like Timothy. I'm not that much. I don't think it suits him, Timothy. I think maybe the little chick should be Timothy.
Yeah.
The little one.
The little one.
Timothy and Bitsy. I think like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Buttercup and Bitsy.
How long have they got left to?
We have got about 15 minutes.
Right. So that's how long you've got left, guys. Get your entries in.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, we've just covered this.
Is that a can called paper?
It is a can called paper. Know your papers?
Yeah, I do. Well, it's just so beautiful.
It is, yeah.
Do you have a large stash of papers?
Yes, I do. I like Graphic 45 as well, but I don't like using them.
You know
I'm terrible. I really am bad.
I love Graphic 45.
Yes.
But by the time I got into Graphic 45, I was like a basic grey fan.
Right.
So and I have got the whole. I think I missed 2 collections, but everything else. And I still, to this day, I have got probably 99% of it, and I just cannot use it.
Yes.
I just love it.
Yeah.
I love it. But I need to. Now you will see. And it's all paper that some of it is 10, 12 years old, but I just love it.
Keeping things, can we? No, we do as crafters. We don't just store things. We hoarders, really, especially where papers are concerned. I know I am. Really bad.
I have got a massive craft room. I'm very lucky at the minute. And I still, it's like I don't have a space because I have got so much stuff.
Yes, I know. It's crazy. You need more storage.
Well, I actually need to be more generous and get rid of the stuff and give it away.
Auction it.
Ah, maybe I should do it.
Yeah, do a crafting auction, then give it to charity.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, good idea.
Right, so at the moment we've got all those papers. I'm not doing the base because I want inside to be just raw, because I like to see that raw state as well.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yes.
The sanding block, is it any specific sanding block to tone the edges? Or?
No, I mean, these are daisies. These are from Daisy. But no, not at all. But they're really, really dense as well. So
yeah, they are. So they, for the...
and I think they come in a pack of 12, is it 12, I think. Can we just check that? I think it's 12.
They should be on the website for the Daisies sanding block.
Yeah.
Something like
Right.
they're having a look. And as soon
Thank
as we
you.
know-
Oh, they're good. They really are good.
Well,
Right, I've got a few stencils
one
here.
of them is, the other one is, depends on the day, but I'm not going to say which one.
Oh, not getting into domestics. Right,
Yeah, both very good.
I've got 3 stencils here. This one's just out of my craft stash. A stencil by Marlene.
Yeah.
And All Create. I absolutely adore this
I
stencil.
love this stencil. Yeah.
So, my idea for this is a vintage flower garden pot.
Oh, that's so cool.
So basically, you can put whatever you want into it. So this will be on my side.
They're having a look on the website, but
thank
they
you,
might
guys.
not be on the website
All
at the minute.
right.
So,
They might have sold out then. I
yeah,
don't know
I
that.
think that's the
I don't
key
know
at
that
the
they go
minute.
pretty quick.
Yeah.
Right. So again, just acrylic paint and a little dauber.
Yeah,
Tiny
they
one.
cannot find them on the website, so they might have sold out. So keep an eye
Oh
for
yeah,
next
just
time.
keep an eye out for them coming back in. I'm sure that there will be. So all I'm going to do is literally pounce through this.
Bounce through it. Quite heavily or soft?
It doesn't really matter. It's just basically so you've got your underneath covered. So long as you're holding it down, you can use repositionable spray.
Okay.
To hold your stencils down. Probably more advisable actually, especially when you're on TV. I know I once did a show and it just splurged everywhere, so...
Yeah, well...
But, you know...
Well, yesterday I think I sprayed presenter Adam.
Yes.
Completely his trousers all over. Yeah, he's running and it's just...
Oh, well.
There's a spray and it went right to his...
I'm sure he'll not hold it against you.
Yes, it's like... I mean, I think that was karma for me. You know, like, you know that Lou got me one day, accidentally, which was really funny.
Yes, I'm afraid that crafting on telly is quite accident prone as well.
It is, well, at home as well.
You know, but yeah. Right, so I'll just gently lift that off.
Oh, yeah. So that gives you that distress.
Yes.
That's like, let me,
Go on then.
Let's see what it is. So we can see there. Yeah. So that proper distress look. Okay?
Because that's, you know, I didn't want it to be too precise either.
Yeah.
Because that's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's just,
So I'm
it's
just
just
gonna
that
quickly...
distress look.
Yeah. I mean, paper will wrinkle. But it will go back, but I actually quite like it wrinkled because I like that distress.
Yeah, me too.
Aged.
Sorry, it's just kind of like they were saying, oh, what are you doing? And I was explaining what I was doing. Sometimes I can open
Oh dear. Right, so I'm just going to take this one now, which is the Marlene stencil. Again, just acrylic paint. Any.
Yeah.
I actually prefer. I do like the daily art, and that's crafty.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they
that
are.
Joe brings, absolutely brilliant.
Absolutely. There will be, by the way, George Hannon. I think it's George Hannon tomorrow with Daily Art. You know, I don't know exactly what time. I will tell you because one of my, you know, one of my super voices in my ear. Both of them are my favorite. I have to say. You know, I'm not gonna do it because they were trying. They were trying to figure it out. This is what I was laughing at. You know.
Right.
You know that our director is such a lovely guy as well as the producer. But he gave us you know, instructions on where to go in Iceland. So it was really, so nice. Daily art is at 4 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh, brilliant. So don't miss that show. It's Jo's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
She really is.
She is.
Oh, that's a bit splurgy, but not to worry.
Yeah.
We're not worried.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh, look at that. So you can...
As I said, it's you'll have more time at home to spend doing all your bits and pieces and what have you.
Yes, please. This first look.
So we'll leave that bit for now. I'm just going to go around the edges. Use my finger, it's easy.
Yeah.
Literally just...
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just kind of, just
try and tie it all together, yeah. As I said, it's, you know, we're trying to steer away from this Easter.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just the basket itself can be used for all year round.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Christmas. I'm thinking like little presents in here, like, you know, those Secret Santa sort of presents. So you can put little elements, or secret, you know, you can do for a birthday present, and you want to do like one of these pamper sets.
Oh,
you know, they're so expensive to buy pre-made, but then they're not actually expensive, the contents. However, if you get this, of course, remember, you're getting the bunny basket and the Easter basket for $10.99. So it basically costs you £5.50 each, like the basket and the... so then you can put inside it. There you have it, both items. Of course, it comes flat packed, so it's very easy to assemble. And then, of course, the bunny is for all year round. We don't throw the bunnies away after Easter.
No. I'm animal cruelty.
No, we do like a... Yeah, then it's like... Oh, I love this.
I love this stencil.
It's one of my favourite. Lots of that.
It's mine as well. So yeah, again, just random.
Yeah.
Bouncing.
Yeah. That's gorgeous. It is on Create stencils. So he was here for a 24-hour deal.
It was. And luckily I managed to see him before he went home.
He's lovely,
he's amazing. Yeah,
he's lovely. He's so funny as well.
Very. He's just a lovely, genuine person. He really is. What you see on air is what you get in real life. He really is lovely.
And he's really good at the fact that how much he cares about his designers.
Yes.
How much he cares about acknowledging every one of them.
That's
how much
right.
he, you know, like for instance, he was telling me one day about how now the stencils are manufactured complete. They are made out of material that is just very eco-friendly as well. Yeah. So it's all those things.
Yeah, I just care a lot about, you know, things like that, and that's good, you know.
It is. It is indeed. Talking about this basket, what's the thickness of the MDF? So it's a 3 mil, 3 mil, isn't it?
It's 3 mil. Yeah, I would say it's about 3 mil, yeah.
Yeah. 3 mil,
yeah.
3 mil, yeah. A confirmation in my ear, 3 mil. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We had any more entries?
Have we had any more? No, I think it's going to be a Buttercup and Bitsy. I don't know which one is which.
Right.
So we have to choose one.
Right. I'll let you choose.
Well, it will be the director, Jimmy.
Right. Go on then, Jimmy.
He is quite partial to Bitsy.
Bitsy, right.
You have got still 3 minutes to enter, and remember choosing to check out those baskets by putting deal 5. Now, I think you have to do it now before the end of the show, so please do check out your baskets now. And if your contents of the basket go above £25, you get a £5 back, and you can do it several times. Like in the next 10 minutes, if you in the next 10 minutes. A few minutes. So do please check out your basket. Okay, and then
just the last
we
bit.
have got about 7 minutes on the show.
Okay, that'll be fine. We'll hopefully get this finished.
Okay.
It's only a case of gluing it together once I've just done these few bits.
Yeah. Okay. I want to see it do a bit same Buttercup, but it's he's still deciding. Jimmy's still like. little bitsy, but
Right, so assembling's really, really easy.
yeah.
So you've just got your 4 pieces in your base.
And then
The end
I
pieces.
see.
Just slot in.
Yeah.
Just dry that off because otherwise it'll smudge everywhere.
Yeah, that happens in there.
Yeah, it doesn't take a minute.
Okay, so we can see
Just literally
there. You push
slot
it
that
through.
in.
Oh, that's
There.
easy. Easy enough.
So that's one.
Yeah.
Caught my paper there, but not to worry.
Jimmy still hasn't decided.
Oh, come on,
This is why
Jimmy.
he was just like kind of saying, oh,
Hey,
it's
dear.
like,
Is he married?
we still got a minute. Huh?
Is Jimmy married?
Well, no, but he has got a partner.
Right, is he... I bet it's when you start to propose as well, don't you?
Oh,
Was very
well,
indecisive.
We were joking about
Oh,
that. So
right.
I'm thinking that
Yeah,
he's
it's a leap
going.
year as well.
Yeah, we were saying. Well, so Jess, you're watching.
Yes, it's your turn.
Maybe it's your turn.
Yes.
I don't think she's watching though.
All
Unfortunately.
right. She's not
I think
crafted,
she's
Jimmy.
working. No, well, she's at work, I think.
Oh, she's at work. Oh, bless her.
And Jimmy's saying that he's married to his job.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh, that's dedication, mate. That.
Well, it feels
really
like,
is.
Yeah, it is. It is. But it feels like I am. Yeah. He loves crafting so much. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So Jimmy is gonna give us the winner. So we have got a winner.
Oh, wow.
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
I wanted to do a drum roll, but the whole table kind of. So the winner, of course, is well. Jimmy has decided the best name for the bunny is Buttercup. So the winner is Helen. Well done on winning. Do please email us, and then of course with the address, and then we will send you this. So that will be perfect.
Thank you very much. Lovely name.
Buttercup. I love Buttercup.
Yeah, I like Buttercup.
Yeah.
Right, so basically all I've done then is just pop the glue on.
Yeah.
That side, it will need time to set. And then we'll just
So
pop.
you put then the glue.
Sorry?
Yeah. So there.
Yeah, so just on these end pieces here.
Yeah. Not on the slot, but
No.
on the other sides. Yeah.
No, because I mean you can. You put it in this area here if you know if you want to. Don't.
Yeah.
It's personal preference, to be honest.
Yep.
It's just a case of slotting it all together. She says.
Yeah, it's just.
Right, you'll grab that side.
Yeah.
I'll grab that one.
Yeah, I have it in. Yeah, is it? Yeah, there
right,
it is.
there
So
we
hold
go.
it together for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean normally I put elastic band round.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Just to hold it until it's set.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
and there,
And I love how it goes upwards.
it's like
as well.
fluted.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I
really
love
is.
that.
It's lovely. So
There
you have
it is. That's so sweet.
a box.
That is. My one here.
I've got my.
Okay, and we are looking for a rubber band to hold it all together so while it dries, and then of course that would be.
I've got some somewhere. I
I
don't know where
love
they
how
are.
the shape of it, and it's quite big. If for the finished assembled size is 7 inches by 4 3/4 of an inch.
Oh, there we
Ooh,
go.
Our Kirsty has got. Not sure. I think this is going
It
to
might
break.
snap, yeah.
Yeah, it will
Well,
snap.
It will.
It
Yeah.
will snap.
No, we'll just
put
hold
on
it.
one rubber band. So now, of course, the bundle that Cheryl has been using is the bunny basket and the Easter basket, and of course, £10.99 for both of them. But you can see more on the website. Of course, you can see them now. You can see them here. How all the different items that we have got on the show in there. Now, of course, remember that all these items, you can finish them up and then, of course, painting them and decorate them and then sell them on as long as they are finished projects. Now, one of my favorites, the set of 3 mini crates for $9.99, making it super affordable and super fun to decorate. But of course, talking about the bunny basket and the Easter basket,
yes,
we have got them here.
We have them. They're lovely.
They are. And I wanted to show a couple more of samples that you can see in here because it's just, I love that size. It's
yes,
big.
Yes, it is. But, you know, you can use it for makeup, for literally anything. Yeah. Same as the crates, you can use those for little nail varnishes.
Yeah,
like
that's a very good idea, yeah.
Really is. You know, I mean, like this, it's not Easter, it's beautiful.
Now, of course, the Easter bunny one, you can assemble it without the bunny?
Yes, which is the one that we've just done.
I see.
And then these
go in
then just fit on the end.
I see.
Like
so you could use it.
So you can use them either on your baskets, or you can actually use them. If there's one over there.
I'm gonna grab it. Oh, fabulous!
That's been used in a different way.
So basically, you are getting 2 of them.
They literally just pop the bunny inside.
Yeah, look at that. That's so cute. Or you can use that for another project, and you are getting 4 different projects out of that for £10.99. Remember to check out your baskets if you want any item of the show. Now, Cheryl, do you know when are you back?
No, at the moment, no. I would imagine it'll be Jan next because we do sort
I see.
We fluctuate between us both.
Well, do check out, of course, Daisy's the MDF bunny baskets, Easter baskets, and every item that we have got on the show. Check out those baskets, of course. Thank you so much for joining us for all the demos, and and of course next hour is going to be another deal wheel hour, so do keep watching to see what the deal is for the following hour. And of course, it's Gel Wrap launches Quilt As You Go, part of the June Taylor amazing one-day special, and after that you will have repeat through the night.
Hello, my name's Stuart and I'm the Managing Director of Oakwood Archer. Oakwood Archer is a family-run business, and my son and my daughter work very hard with me to bring the best craft items to you in the UK. We specialise in high-quality items brought into the UK from all over the world, including brands like Kaisercraft, Stampendous and Impression Obsession. Working with Hochanda is fantastic for us. It gives us the opportunity to bring all of these brands and all of these products from all over the world direct to you, the crafter in the UK. Our products include stamps, dies, papers, buttons, trimmings, ribbons and album making kits. Just about everything you need to be a good crafter. So please don't miss Oakwood Archer shows on Hochanda.
Hello, my name's Kay from Indigo Blue, and we've been established for 7 years, and together with my husband Alfie we design and manufacture our own in-house red rubber stamps. We also have our own range of paints, lushes and stencils. We're so proud that we've now got a reputation for such high quality products and the detail that we can manage to get in our stamps. What I really love about Hochanda is I get to demonstrate lots of different techniques for you to understand how to use our products and hopefully inspire you. I've got loads of fantastic ideas buzzing around in my head, so I can't wait to get those filtered into our products and out to you at home. So grab a cup of tea, join me and the team from Indigo Blue on Hochanda.
Hello there. Of course, I welcome if you're just joining us here at Hochanda. Hello, and we are in the middle of the deal wheel, which we launch at 6 p.m. Janice did, and of course it means that every hour at the beginning of the hour we will spin the wheel, and we will have wherever it lands. That's the deal that it will last during the hour. So let's spin it. I'm kind of waiting for you. Come on, which is gonna be? Come on, I'm really slow. Yes, 10% off. So it means that, of course, we are gonna get 10% off. Now, what it means is, yeah, you can use it more than once, and it will be. You are gonna use the deal. The code will be deal 10, and when you put it on the checkout on the website or on the or you quote it on the phone. Now here are the terms and conditions that you can see there. So you will receive 10% off during this show. You use the promo code deal 10. Now customers must enter the code at checkout or quote over the phone to activate the discount. The promotion will only be valid for the live show, not during repeats or rewind. To qualify, checkout must be completed within 15 minutes of the end of the show. This offer is not limited to once per customer. So you know what that means? It means that you can use it more than once. So you get ahead and check out those baskets as soon as you make your mind, because you will be able to use it more than once during the hour. And if you want to get more terms and conditions, of course, you check out the website hochanda.com. But one day special is very special because we have got Jill here with us. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm very well. We did a little bit of a Facebook Live before the show, and I was very, very fascinated about the one day special. Now, before we got into the one day special, if anybody has, you just joined us at the Hochanda family yesterday, basically.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit more about you?
Sure. So my name is Jill Repp, and I'm Vice President of Sales and Marketing for June Taylor Company. We are a company that's been around for over 59 years, manufacturing products in the state of Wisconsin. So we are a woman-owned business.
Oh, I love that.
And almost everything that you're going to see here today is manufactured in our facility in Wisconsin. Wow. So we love to innovate new products. We love to make the process of crafting and quilting and sewing easier so that you get a great end result.
And this is what you are going to get with the one day special. I love the way you described it. But of course, if somebody out there didn't watch the Facebook Live or the launch at 6 p.m., what do we get in the one day special?
So you're going to get 5 items in the one day special. You are going to get 4 of these reusable, eco-friendly shopping totes.
Okay.
Now, 3 of the 4 are made out of utility fabric, which is a very strong fabric that is very durable so that you can carry a lot of groceries or a lot of heavy things. All 3 are different designs, and what you're going to get is the printed substrate that you're going to add your own fabric to make these pretty totes. So 3 of them of the utility fabric. You're going to get 1 using the insulated batting, and that is going to keep cold foods cold, hot foods hot. And that is yet another design. So 4 different designs, 3 out of the utility fabric here.
Yeah.
And 1 more, the 4th out of the insulated. And then you are also going to get our Starch Savvy.
Oh, yes.
This is golden. This is the ticket to make fabrics stiff. And we want them nice and stiff so that they sew up easier, but more importantly, so that when you are constructing these grocery totes and utility totes, that you can finger press, because we can't touch our iron to the batting, so we want to be able to finger press.
I would imagine also, of course, here at Hochanda we have got a lot of paper crafters or mixed media crafters. That product also would work quite well if you want to die cut it after as well.
To make it exactly
nice and
right. In
so
fact, you can use it for embroidery. You can make it very stiff. So this is the thing you need to know about this. The more applications you give it, the stiffer the fabric is going to become. And that's the only starch that has that claim. A lot of starch makes things stiff, but it doesn't build up. Exactly. This is man-made. There's no potato, there's no corn. So nothing's going to turn yellow, nothing's going to attract bugs. Yeah. And it's got a really nice durable trigger on it that's not going to leak. And it's kind of a smaller handprint, so it's made a little bit more for a woman's hand. It fits a little bit easier.
And of course, it has got that kind of a spray, lever spray,
mist spray, which everybody loves, because you can, get just the right amount on. Once you spray it on, you let it just soak in a little bit and then press.
Absolutely. So it is a fabulous bundle that you have got for the one day special. Remember that you're getting the elements to create the grocery tote and the as well as the insulated shopper, as well as a savvy spray. 734375 is your item number. Can you imagine how beautiful is that going to be your shopping all in these beautiful bags? £59.97 is your one day special price. However, that includes already an £11 saving. But during this hour, if you order it and you use the deal 10 at checkout, or when you give us a call, it will work out at £53.97, which is really even a further discount. It's amazing.
It's a great deal.
It is a great
deal. And you
deal.
just have to add your own fabric. We give you everything else in the kit, and the pattern is printed right on the insulated batting, so it's very easy.
I love the idea that you can, even for a beginner, this is it's doable.
It's sew by number. Have you ever heard of paint by number?
Yes, that's right.
It's very similar, only you're going to sew by number. So even if you're a beginner, you don't have to be a quilter. If you can kind of sew a straight seam, you can do this.
And then also the great thing is that, it's so useful. It's something that we all need to have.
Exactly.
Shopping bags.
And we felt like the 3 to 1 was a good proportion, because usually you have a lot more groceries than you do insulated.
Absolutely.
And each one of the 4 comes with this plastic base. And this goes inside the tote so that it kind of stabilizes the base and holds it open so that you can really fill it up. I mean, if you look at some of these, we've got tons of stuff in. We've got beach bag filled with towels and, a little mat to lay on.
Yeah.
It's completely full. This is like a diaper bag, or I think a nappy bag is what you say. And you've got, it's a huge amount that you can carry with you.
Absolutely. And of course, also I was thinking, well, as a crafter, always carrying things in and out of the car, maybe, they are more than 12 inches, right? So in width. So therefore, my 12 by 12 paper, my rulers, my trimmers, everything. And it's so much easier than to grab it and go. And of course, with the pride that if I did it, I mean, I made it. I chose my fabrics. I chose everything.
Exactly. And if you wanted to give these as gifts, I mean, people would adore to receive a shopping bag this glamorous.
Absolutely. And of course, it is the one day special. Do remember that you have got that extra 10% off. Now, over 40% of the stock of the one day special has gone already. And remember, the one day special will launch at 6 p.m. Today. We launch it at 6 p.m. and it should last until 6 p.m. tomorrow. But that is, we are very much doubtful that that's going to happen, because the stock is going very, very fast. So the best way is to check out those baskets to make sure that you have got this amazing deal, amazing, beautiful products, as well with that extra additional 10% off that is during the hour. Now we have got also another bundle that I absolutely love, and I don't think we have seen it, have we?
No, this is new, and this is called Charming Circles, which is a round ruler that is going to help you make this gorgeous looking design, kind of called shabby chic look, where you can actually repurpose your denim. So bring in all your blue jeans that you can't wear anymore, and all we need to add are 5-inch charm squares and sew it together using our special ruler, and you'll have a great project. We made a quilt. It's against the wall over here, and it is spectacular, and it has that whole shabby chic look to it.
Yeah, we are going to have a look now. Look at that. It's going to go. So this would be perfect to make it repurposing old fabric or little bits and pieces that we have got around the home.
Yes, those are all 5-inch squares, and that particular one has 14 circles and 14 squares across and 12 down.
Yeah.
And it's heavy. So if you like the feel of a weighted blanket,
yes, I was
there's no batting in this. It's denim on the back and the charm squares on the front, but the denim makes it nice and weighted. So it's the perfect weight if you like that weighted blanket feel.
And of course denim is cotton, isn't it? So you still have got that breathable sort of effect.
Exactly.
You know? I love that.
So we can make blankets out of this. We can make these gorgeous tote bags. Or what we can also do is, instead of finishing it with a shabby chic look, we can use decorative stitches on our sewing machine to make cushions and other types of things.
Now also this one comes with a printable.
Yes, you get 10 sheets of inkjet printable fabric. So these are actual fabric sheets.
Okay.
They almost look like it's like a piece of fabric the size of paper, but instead of feeding the paper through your inkjet printer, you feed the fabric sheet through. When you're done printing, you take off the paper backing that's attached, and basically what you're left with is printed fabric. Your photos, your graphics, your text.
Can you wash it?
It's washable.
Oh wow, good.
And it's color fast.
So that's fabulous. So it means that it's not going to fade away.
It's not going to
wash away.
Yes. And what we did here is we combined the two. So we are using the denim to make a little wall hanging, and we used the photos on the inside and stitched it. And it's as pretty on the outside as it is underneath because you have all that gorgeous stitching.
Yeah, of course. I'm so short, I kind of render. But look at that.
Isn't that pretty?
I love it.
And it gives you a chance to use some of those decorative stitches on your machine. Now, something to note, this is all the same color denim, which you can buy by the yard, or you can just use what you already have at home and repurpose it. Save everything from your denim jeans. Save the handles from your waistband, or save the waistband to make your handles. And then we even save the belt loops, and we sew those here. You can add your keys or a charm or something to that.
Now, could you do this project if, I'm probably one of the few people in the world that doesn't own a pair of jeans, but if I could I use any other fabric with it?
You can use flannel.
Flannel.
You can use fleece.
I do have a lot of that.
Okay. Fleece won't, that has a nice finished edge. That won't kind of fray like this, but flannel does a very nice job. So if you say you have you want to put flannel with some little girl dress prints or something like that, that would work for this.
Brush cotton as well, would it work?
I think it would. I've never tried brush cotton, but I bet it would.
Yeah, I think it's worth a try. You never know. Of course, in Good Morning Hochanda, we have got very good deals sometimes for brush cotton, so it is worth to take a punt with that. If you want to go for, I love that, the June Taylor Charming Circles and Color Fast bundle, you're getting the ruler and 10 sheets of the Color Fast at 900870 is your item number, £49.98. However, if you put that 10, the deal 10 when you check out, it will be £44.98. So it is really great idea to check out those baskets during this hour. If you want the ruler by itself, we have got that option, and you can see it here. So we can see that you can have the Charming Circles ruler there just on its own, and it's £17.99. And it will be £16.99 if you use the deal 10 with your checkout, or when you quote that deal 10 when you give us a call here, and you can see that number on the screen. 259961 is the item number for just the Charming Circles. Oh, I am fascinated by this next item. I think it's super cool.
It's for something that you can use in the kitchen to either hang on your oven door or hang in your kitchen so that you can constantly wipe your hands as you're cooking. And what's great about the kit is that it comes with this waffle weave cloth.
Okay.
And this is really soft.
So soft.
When you wash it, it puffs all up. And it also comes with printed wadding.
Okay.
To tell you exactly how to make this top part.
Oh, I see.
So the two combined together, along with your fabric, you can make these, and they make the best little gifts to give, you know, to someone, and you can match your kitchen, you know, have everything, match your curtains and
also, for instance, we need one of them at our kitchen here at Hochanda, because now it would be quite cool to have this on the handle. For instance, in our case, we could have it on the handle of the drawer, and then you kind of put it through, and then that way you always know where it is, a tea towel. It's fabulous. And of course you can feel it, that it's
that
very,
waffle weave. Isn't that nice?
It is so nice. And it must
very
be
absorbent.
That's exactly what I was going to ask you. Very, very absorbent. And of course the only thing that they need to add is the pattern fabric.
They need to, the little bits that would match their kitchen. And down here you can use matching fabric, you can use ribbon, you can use ball fringe, or just leave it plain white. We like it with a little bit of trim down at the bottom.
Yeah, it just makes it like a skirt. When I first saw it, I thought it was a skirt for a doll. Or for me. You know, I'm so sure that I could wear like a little bit bigger waist than this. And 20% of this hanging towel kit has already gone. I'm going to show you here. You can see that it's printed as well, the detail, so everything will be easy to follow through as well. Your item number is 513485. £12.99 is the price. But remember, we have got that deal 10, so it means that you have got 10% off. So it means £11.69 will be your price for this one. Now, of course, you need to put on the checkout about when you put deal 10, or quote that number when you give us a call here at the center. And then just quickly, let's have a look at the cut and press. I think too, this is fabulous.
This is fabulous, and we're going to use this a lot in our demos this evening because it's such a workhorse in your sewing room, your crafting room. It's a two-sided product. And one side has a rotary cutting mat, so this is what you use a rotary cutter on. This is a hard surface mat. It's got a little bit of, there's texture on so that it'll hold your fabric in place. But a hard surface mat isn't going to warp, and you're not going to be able to cut through it. So it's just going to cut your fabric, not going to cut the mat. And then the reverse side has a pressing surface. Now, the pressing surface is what you would use to do your hemming or to press quilt blocks or just general pressing. You know, sometimes in our sewing room we don't have a big area, so we need to cut and press, and you can just pull this out into your kitchen or wherever you sew, and you've got your workstation that you can flip back and forth. Or if you go to guild meetings or sewing workshops or crafting workshops, you're always waiting in line to use the ironing board and iron, and now you can have your own with you.
That is fabulous. I love the idea because I do own an ironing board, but I never use it, I have to say. And one of the things that always has put me off into getting big time into soft crafts is the fact that you need ironing boards and then, or iron, and then also cutting area. So it's like kind of, I don't have that much space. With this, just turning it over.
Just turn it over, and
it's
also
fabulous.
Great to travel with.
And I also love the way that it is on both sides there is the rulers kind of.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that like to use this to square up their needlework, or I don't think it's called squaring it up. It's called when you wet the needlework and let it dry so that it becomes square.
Ah, yes.
So you can actually pin into this. Yeah. So I think it's called blocking.
So I wouldn't know, but
when you like, say you do needlepoint or cross stitch.
Yes.
Okay, when it's done, sometimes that's kind of shifted in a different direction. What you can do is you can pin your needlework right into this, and then you
stretch it back to
you
the
use
right
the
proportion.
pins that are okay to use with water.
Yeah.
Then you spritz it with water, let it air dry, and then press it, and you can just press it right back into shape. This gives you the grid to do that, either rectangle, square, and that's why we have all these circles on here, because sometimes you need that circular shape to block.
Because a lot of those also cross stitch or things like that, you kind of use it with a circle embroidery hook, and then you kind of that way you can know the proportions, has to stretch to the right size. 445374. I love this item. I really think it's a fabulous one. £51.99 is your price. However, it will be £46.79 if you put deal 10 when you check out, and that will happen happen during the live hours, so make sure that you do that, or quote DL10 when you give us a call. Now, of course, we have got other items on the show, which we are going to have in a look on the website. And remember that we have got, you are going to get 10% off as long as you quote DL10 and check out, or when you give us a call. And any of these items featured in the hour, even those ones that we are not going to see live, please do. Oh, I was watching the launch show and I was kind of very, very fascinated by the Binding Express. You know, that is such a clever concept. And like Jill has been saying, all the items from June Taylor are so, I love that the concepts, they are clever, but they are intuitive as well.
And they do they have a lot of uses. So if you're going to invest in one of these tools, we want to make sure that you get a lot of use out of it and get use for years and years to come. We have people that have used that little Quilt Binding Express for years, and they say, I will never make binding without it. It's perfect, and I don't burn my fingers. And that's what we want to design in our products, so that you continue to have success with your finished.
Enjoy. Like, I think that crafting is all about the enjoyment when you do it.
Yes.
So you don't want to burn your fingers, because that's not very enjoyable.
And if you have a good end result, you're going to want to make more, you're going to want to teach, and I really think we all want to teach the next generation all the great skills that we've learned.
Indeed. Because that's how, you know, a lot of people have learned their own skills, so it is great. Now, of course, the one day special is this amazing sew by number.
Sew by number. And for this hour, we're going to work on the insulated tote, but the concept for the other three patterns is the same. They're just on a utility fabric, where this is on the insulated fabric. So when you get your package and you open it up, you're just going to take a look at it. If it has any creases in, let the creases in. We don't want to touch an iron to this. And the first thing that we are going to do is cut around about a ½ inch, all the way around the edge. And then we are going to attach our backing fabric. Now, we have chose this backing fabric.
Ooh, beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous? And if you do not have a way to attach it, we recommend our quilt basting spray. This is like an adhesive that will secure batting or the utility fabric to your backing. You just shake it up, spray it on. You want to work in a well-ventilated area. And then what you would do is just simply smooth this over like that. And then this side is already done, so you can see my backing is already attached. After the backing is attached, you're going to sew all the way around the edge. And that just further secures this, so that as we're working with it, it stays in place.
That line is also printed all over?
It's printed, and you can see I've stitched it all the way around the edge. Eventually we're going to trim next to this, but for now we're going to let that backing just on there a little bit larger. And then what we're going to do is follow the instructions and cut out all of the fabric that we need. These happen to be 5-inch squares, and when we're done, I'm going to actually show you a fast way to cut specifically 5-inch squares. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to starch these. And the reason we're going to starch is because we cannot use an iron on here, so we want to make sure that things are nice and starched, so they're nice and crisp. And so this is an example of a starched piece.
I mean, look, you can see the difference.
And look at this one.
Nice and firm.
So it's much easier to sew with, and it stays in place much better. But the main thing is, when you starch something, it allows you to finger press. And finger press just means pressing that seam open with your finger or with some kind of a roller.
So that saves us time, doesn't it?
Yes.
That also makes sure that we don't get burned. But more importantly, for certain materials like the ones for the bags that cannot be ironed, it makes it that fabric we can use it on, finger press.
So I'm just going to kind of put a little pin in piece 1, okay? And then this is piece number 2. So lay piece 1 in the 1, piece 2. What you're going to do is put your fabric right sides together, right sides together like this, okay? And you're going to sew in 1/4 inch. So you're not sewing on this line. This is a placement line. You're going to sew 1/4 inch in from this line, all right?
I see how easy it is.
That is the trick. These are not sewing lines, but they're placement lines. So let's take this over to the machine, and I'm just going to sew in 1/4 inch down here. You can, if you want, kind of roll that up. and then put it right under the machine.
And so is the quarter of a seam allowance all throughout the bag or sewing, or is there any seam allowance that is a little bit bigger?
I'm thinking that we sew, it might be in the, on the bottom we sew a 1/2 inch.
Okay.
I'm trying to
All
recall.
Right. Well, it does come with the instructions, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that would be quite clear.
I'm actually going to sew on this side because this machine, I didn't realize, has a 1/4 inch foot on it. So it's kind of like a cheater. It can tell me exactly where to put my layers of fabric. So, all right, we got a little, let's get these threads squared away here.
The threads always, and of course you are using a straight stitch in throat, so as long as your machine does a straight stitch, you will be fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
remember, there is one of our guests the other week. She had she said, well, I love this it's an old industrial machine, only does a straight stitch. They said, but that's all I need.
Right, and that's typically, that's really all you need for something like this. So, okay, so we have little machine, I'm not sure what's going on here, but we're going to sew in a 1/4 inch. So let me just cut that and take this up.
Yeah, machines tend to misbehave when they are, I think they're a little bit shy on
the camera?
Yeah, on the camera.
We'll pretend here, okay? So now I will take this and I will open it up, and that will land right on this line. And then we'll take piece number 3, right sides together, raw edges even, and sew in a 1/4 inch. And we're going to flip that open, and that's going to land like this.
So that's so easy.
And we're going to keep going on with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So let's pull this up because I have a lot of that done.
Oh, this is brilliant. This is amazing. It makes so much sense once that you start doing it, because remember, this is using the insulated one that you are getting one of them, and then you are getting 3 of the grocery totes.
Right.
Now, it is fabulous. The only thing that you are needed to put is the fabric, your choice of fabric. So imagine using whatever your favorite colors, your scraps that you may have, and because now I just had an idea. Maybe I'm wrong. Could you create, say for instance, that I have got lots of tiny scraps. If I sew them together and create my own...
and then create your own 5-inch square, you absolutely can do that. You can do, so that's just called, it's called improv quilting, where you kind of sew it all together and then you square up a 5-inch block and you use that, which would be absolutely adorable.
Yeah.
So I've got all of these 5-inch done, as you can see. And then we're going to sew on piece 10, which is just a long strip.
Yeah.
So this has already been starched and sewn in a 1/4 inch, flipped open, and we're going to finger press that.
And of course, you can do that because you have used the...
You've already starched it with that.
And also the starch is included in the one-day special. So.
And then we'll add piece 11, which will look just like this. And then we'll just follow the finished tote bag, which uses this print here. And then it uses a solid here, and the same on the other side. And then we have all of our trim pieces that we're going to continue to sew along here until everything is sewn on. And I've got an example of that done already for you. But pretty much the same process of...
It makes so much sense, and it makes so... I love your expression, sewing by number.
Sew by number. Okay, so now...
Gorgeous!
Now that we have this all put together, we're going to trim around the edges, and we are going to start constructing our bag.
So how close do you come to the stitch? So
I just trim right... This was the first stitching line we made. I just trim right on the outside edge of that. And then we're going to start assembling the bag because we've got the base of it done. So we're going to put right sides together, and we are going to sew both side seams. So we are going to sew all the way down here and all the way down here. Now, because my sewing machine is giving me a little bit of a problem.
Can we get somebody to fix our sewing machines?
You know what would be even better? I have one right over here.
So if what we'll do is I'm gonna do to mention the details for the one day special.
Yeah, and I'll go grab
what
it.
you have got in here is, of course, the items that you are gonna need to make the quilt as you go back bundle. Now you are getting 3 of the grocery tote. You can make 3 of them, and one of the insulated shopper, and of course you are getting the beautiful, useful, and essential start savvy. Now that will make sure that the fabric is perfectly safe for maybe make it completely safe so you can finger press. Now that is the one day special, and of course, Jill, now you have got.
I have a different design down here, but that's okay. We've got it to that same point now. Yeah. And we are going to sew the side seams. I've got one side sewn and then the other. Yeah. Now, once you have the side sewn, this part is still open down here. So your side seam is sewn and you have this little hole right here. What you're going to do is just flip it in the other direction like this and sew across the top.
Wow.
And that's what creates the gusset in this.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's amazing.
And then in your packet, you will have these strips, and this is what we will use to cover for the straps.
So it will be reinforced straps.
Yes. So we include this. This is what's included in the insulated tote, and in the utility totes with the utility fabric. Those are actually the straps are actually part of the utility fabric, which is really strong on its own. But this is this batting is just a little, it needs a little reinforcing, so we include these in here. And the straps are fairly easy to do. All you're going to do is you're going to cut a strip of fabric, and we tell you exactly what size to cut it, starch it, fold the end under, like this, and then you're going to put your strap in here, like this and like this, and you're going to fold that over, and you're going to stitch it down. And that's done here.
Look at that. And it feels superbly strong.
Because if you have this full with groceries, you're going to need it to be strong.
Frozen elements like you would put in here, they weigh a ton because
they do.
They're frozen, like they have got the water content that is solidified.
And so we have those sewn on after our binding is put on. And we have binding that you can make using that little quilt binding express that we talked about earlier in the show.
Of course.
And so this is your strap sewn all the way down here, and we have you reinforce it across the top. And we also give you 3 of these little bands. So if you want to add to close this, because it has frozen foods, you would have sew a button here and have this attached. And we've done that on this blue tote over here. You can attach them anywhere you want, so it depends on what types of things that you shop for. You can actually close this so that it stays nice and secure.
Yeah, and of course that will keep it cool. Of course, if you have got things that you need to go to the freezer or the fridge in here. Now, we are thinking of ice creams now. I'm just thinking the summer. I want to see the summer now. Now, of course, we have got, and you can put them back into the bag.
So that's the insulated tote. But let's look at the other thing you can do is if you are not interested in the piecing, if that isn't your thing, what you can do is you can buy a home deck fabric that has a print to it. And we still layer the backing. This is the utility fabric here versus the insulated. And if you buy a fabric like this that has a pattern to it, you can just follow this with your sewing machine. So instead of putting all these pieces on here, you would be putting a solid piece of fabric on here and simply following this line. I'll show it to you on the other side so that you can kind of see how our sewing machine just followed that line. And that goes really fast because you have all of one fabric in here. And so if this is more your taste, then you can have a little bit more of a home deck type looking tote.
It makes a lot of sense to actually remember that you put your own fabric, whatever pattern you want, of course. And I love that. I love the fact that You could, like, I'm thinking, I would probably start with one single fabric because that would make it easier.
Right.
And then build my confidence up. So not only is it great for beginners, but also it's kind of a developing, learning experience.
It is. And what I'll give you a hint, if you buy a fabric, like I said, that has something that you can follow, like it's a shape or a stripe, and if you don't, just take 1-inch painter's tape and just put the tape down, sew on each side, put another sew on each side, sew on each side, just so you have something to follow to secure those 3 layers together.
That is a very good, that's a top tip here. And remember, if you go for the one-day special, any items, or even, you know, you will be put a DL10 when you check out, and that means that the one-day special will only cost you £53.97. Now, of course, you have got the flexi-buy option, and you can still use a DL10 as well. That will mean that you can spread the payment in 2 payments, now with interest-free, of course. And it will be £26.98 today, and of course, the rest in the next month. Oh,
so here's one of the designs on the utility fabric, and this is actually one of my favorites. This is the same as the navy blue one behind you.
Yep, I'm gonna fetch it.
It's just interesting to see how your fabric choice changes the entire look of the bag.
And now, all 4 bags, do they have the same design or they alter?
They're all different. So this is one of the designs. This is another one of the designs. And this one, I'm going to show it to you from this side. This one has a built-in pocket, which I think is so...
I love that.
This is handy to put your grocery list in, or if you buy flowers, you can put the flowers kind of on the outside of the bag.
Or I use also for my key now, my key bundles of my keys are really big now. I need something to put them in.
Put your keys in.
Not that my keys are big, it's just that I have lots of the stuff attached to it, so I need to...
You need to put your keys in. And our last design is this one. I'll grab this one.
Remember, all 4 designs are included in the one-day special, and you're gonna get them all. The only thing that you need to put extra is, of course, your own fabric, and that can be so it matches your style, whatever colors you like in here. This is gorgeous. I love that, and it's really modern and striking, those lines.
It's so fun. And remember, they all have the plastic bases as well, so that stabilizes the bottom.
Firm bottom, which is what we like. 734S375 is your item number for the one-day special. Now, of course, we mentioned that there is P&P on items, but there is a way here at Hochanda to save money on P&P as well on other items. And here's Janice to tell you all about it.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every single month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you'll benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And do you know the best bit? You can cancel at any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you'll also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom members discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings on behind the scenes. Look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 12,000 of you are already members. Thank you so much for being part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
I'm a Freedom member, which means I can shop a lot.
It's the discounts and all the special offers you get.
I get special offers, I get special discounts. They tell me when everything's happening. So if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there. I'm able to just shop when I'd like.
It's just good to have. Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see, you could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website, quoting the item number 888-888. So, don't forget you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge, and members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
it does make sense to become a Freedom member. Of course, that savings and not paying PRP makes also sense, as it makes going for the one day special during this hour, because of course now we are in the deal wheel event, which means that we spend the wheel, and it means that a 10% off the items. So now if you go for the one day special, you are gonna get a further 10% off. So it means that you are only gonna pay £53.97. Now that is if you check out your baskets during this live hour and you put deal 10 when you check out, or when you give us a call here at the call center, which is upstairs. But what do you get for the one day special? Well, you get a June Taylor quilt as you go back bundle, which includes grocery totes to make 3 of the grocery totes, as well as 1 of the insulated shopper bag, as well as a starch and savvy spray. Now, of course, you will put your own choice of fabric, and you can use whatever type of fabric, like cottons or patchwork, for patchwork you have got at home. But you have got that starch spray, which is absolutely phenomenal, because what it will do is will give it the fabric that rigidity, that firmness, that then you can finger press it with ease, because of course the material for the bags, the grocery tote, and the insulated one, you should not apply a hot iron onto it. Therefore, it's great to have that starch, starch and savvy spray. That makes sense. Starch savvy. Kind of now suddenly the words kind of appear. Now I'm really sorry. It's just one of those things that I see it on the screen and I kind of get confused. It doesn't take much. That will make the fabric will be perfect to apply it into the beautiful backing. Now, the other thing it is that you have got included is that rigid plastic that you can put it onto the bottom of the bag. So it means that it has got a rigidity, because once that you finish your projects, you're going to want to fill them up with beautiful luscious flowers and different items that you can put it, or maybe it's your crafting woody, bag. If you are shopping into a craft event and you want to put all your beautiful fabrics that you have bought, or the beautiful, or the very useful tools that you have, you need to have a strong bag with a flat bottom that allows you to carry it on. And remember, you also have got the different elements into how to create the handles that are nice and strong. Now, of course, you are going to get instructions in there as well. And after all, like Jill was saying, is sewing by numbers. So it makes it a lot of sense to go for this bundle if you are a newbie or you are a consumer, a sewer, but you want something that is easy to put together and you can make use of all those different bits and fabrics that you may have collected over the years. Your item number for the one day special is 734375. £59.97 is the one day special. You're saving £11. However, if you use that deal 10, it works out at £53.97. So it makes a lot of sense to go for it in this hour to make sure that you get that further saving. Now, the charming circles and of course that printable fabric is absolutely makes a lot of sense to go for it. Why? Because you are getting this charming circle ruler that allows you to create this amazing recycle the jeans or your whatever fabric you may have in here. Now, of course, Jill, this is awesome. We're going to see it in demo.
That's what we're going to demo next, yes.
But you handed me this photos printed onto the fabric.
That's the photo fabric that is in here, and there's 10 sheets, so you should have plenty of fabric to print your photos onto. And once you're done printing, you're simply going to remove the paper backing. The paper backing just carries it through the printer. Yeah. It's stiff enough, and we need to use an inkjet printer so that it doesn't heat it. Yeah. Home inkjet printer is great. You don't need any special printer setting. Okay. You just run it through, and you don't even need to reverse or mirror image it.
So does the fabric have got, like a setting permanent?
It has a coating on the outside of the fabric that makes the inks color fast.
Oh, that's fabulous. And you can wash them as well.
You can wash it. It's color fast and washable.
Oh, can you imagine printing out your favorite people or favorite holiday destinations, places where you have been?
Absolutely.
That would be such gorgeous quilts, to wrap around the world. Of course, you are getting 10 sheets of these, and of course, then you are getting the charming circles, and this is one of the projects you could be doing. with your denims. And here, look at that.
And this is super easy. We're going to show you in a couple steps how to do this.
That is amazing. Of course, if you want to go for this one, is the item number is 900870. Of course, 24 pounds, 2 payments of £24.99. If you want to split the cost, if not, £49.98, making a saving of £4. However, remember to put that deal 10 when you check out, because that means that it's £44 and 98 pence. Oh, so you can.
So this is, I wanted to show, this is old. It was Mother's Day 2004. And these are my 2 kids who are now adults. But this just goes to show you how long this really lasts.
Did you make that in
2004.
Wow.
So think about that, how old this pillow is.
And still you have got the definition. It hasn't faded away.
It hasn't faded away, exactly.
This is amazing.
And so for people that enjoy memory quilts, like this one we have hung back here.
I love that.
This is a great, if you have the 10-pack of fabric, you can also use it for beautiful quilts like this.
That is amazing. And of course, you can print not only pictures, but poems,
graphics,
you know,
text,
graphics.
exactly.
You can, oh, I love this, because now suddenly, like, you know, also I'm thinking mixed media projects. If you want to do that, you can print them up. Look, creating an art journal with different types of stitch. I do a little bit of embroidery, so that kind of would be perfect to mix and match pictures of beautiful places, destinations.
Absolutely.
I love this. 900870 is the item number for both of those items. By the way, we have got more items on the show, and the website you can find them. You can see there that we are you know what? There are so many items from this show that I want to get, and I'm not an experienced sewer at all, but one of the things that I love about June Taylor is that everything makes sense and also is usable, and you know, very great instructions, but also you can see how much you can use them for different projects.
So this is what I was talking about with using your old denim. So take all your old denim clothes and this Charming Circles ruler, and what we're going to do is put this on the top and cut out all our circles. I just want you to know it comes with complete instructions, and this is actually a pattern for making that blanket that we have on the wall. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut all of your circles out, and then you're going to cut your 5-inch charm squares, and I've got that done. So I'm just going to rotate this mat a little bit and finish cutting one circle. Just use your rotary cutter and go right around. You can cut a couple at a time if you like.
Yeah.
All right. And one more, and I will be just about done. Once you have this done, you're going to cut out as many as you're going to need for your project. And then what you're going to do, and I have this one done, is you're going to take a 5-inch charm square, use your quilt basting spray, and you're just going to attach it with the quilt basting spray.
The basting is like a slow, it's like a temporary adhesive.
Now, if you had your photos, you would put your photos, make a 5-inch square out of your photos and put them in here. When you have all of your circles with your fabrics on, you're going to start sewing them together. And you want to sew right across the top of that charm square. So I have 2 of them. So there's my denim. I've got my charm square on the wrong side, and I sew right along the edge of the charm square.
So the most important thing is to attach the charm square to the back.
Right to the back side, so that's your right side. All right, this is the front of your blanket, this is the back of your blanket. So then you attach another one. So you just continue on sewing right across the edge of that charm square. If you enclose it in your stitches, fine. If you don't, that's okay too. So now I have 3 of them attached. Now I'm going to take another row of 3, and I'm going to hold this up, and I'm going to do the exact same thing, and that's how you attach rows. You're going to sew right across the top, right across those charm squares.
Is it better to do 3 at a time, or can you do longer?
I would do the whole row. So if you're doing our big quilt, which has 12, make 12. When they're done, each one is going to be 5 inches. So now let's turn over our cut and press and go to the pressing side.
We have got that in the website, and and in the show, and it is extremely busy. Of course, it's double-sided, so you have got the cutting side in one side
and the
pressing one in the other.
Now let's starch this and grab the iron. So the iron is near you. And I'm going to just starch this a little bit, and we're going to press these flower petals open. All right. So we just press with our to help the denim to press nicely. Denim, it just can be a little stiff.
Yeah.
Now, this is the decision-making point. Are you going to go for the shabby chic look? If you are, here's what you're going to do. You're going to sew in 1/4 of an inch away from the edge, all the way along here, and you can keep going down here, up here, right around the corner, and keep going 1/4 of an inch. Put it in the washer, put it in the dryer, and that's going to fluff it up for that shabby chic look.
So you don't have to do it by hand.
You don't have to, just washer dryer will do it for you. If you like this look that is a little bit neater, what you're going to do when you press all your flower petals down is you are going to stitch with a decorative stitch.
Wow.
And you can just stitch, you know, right around the circle edges. Look what that looks like on the back side.
Oh, I
So
love that.
it's almost as pretty on the back as it is on the front.
And can I hold it a bit, because it does have that, like you were mentioning
it's a little
before.
heavy, isn't it?
It is heavy, but it still has got that softness of the materials, and of course, I love it. I just think it's gorgeous.
This one
Look at
comes
that.
with a little story. We had this product here last August, and this lovely lady had just lost her husband.
Oh, yes.
And she said, I have all his work shirts, and I have all his jeans.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this home, and I'm going to make a quilt out of all of his shirts, and I'm going to cover myself every night with this blanket. And so I asked her if we could have some of his work shirt squares, and she's had 9 left over. This is great. She sent us this placket with a button in from one of his shirts. I thought it was adorable, and this one too. And so she ended up doing a decorative stitch in here, and every night she takes her blanket, and hers was 10 across and 10 down. So 10 of these across and 10 down. And she is covering herself in that wonderful, wonderful memory.
Now, of course, that's such a wonderful story. And what about doing something similar to that? I mean, it means that you can take all those fabrics from, you know, that special person that maybe, you know, maybe it's may have passed, maybe your grandmother, maybe somebody like that, or maybe
whatever is important to you, whatever memory you have. Or you can also fussy cut to make this look a certain way. So there's a crosshatch marking in here. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So I can put that over the top of the flower and mark my 5-inch so that I can get perfect 5 inches.
So you can fussy cut basically and make sure that your pattern is perfect. Now you could use that as well for the photos. Right,
yes,
so to
and
make that perfect.
you would print your photos, and we had a sheet printed earlier. You would just cut those into 5-inch squares.
That's absolutely fabulous.
In fact, I have the shape cut ruler here. Do we have a minute?
Okay, absolutely. Yeah, let's have a look at that. Remember, the details on the screen are for the cut and press at the minute, but now they are going to change to the shape cut. Now, I was watching the launch show, and excuse me, sorry, and tickling man. But I just like but this is such a cool tool.
This is, and I'll cut 5-inch squares.
60% of the stock has already gone.
Okay, that's wonderful actually.
Yeah.
So I cut at 0, 5, and 10, all right? And that will give me my perfect 5-inch. And I'm just going to turn this the other direction. This is how you get all your 5-inch squares really, really quickly. All right, so I'll cut at 0 and 5.
So can you use any rotary trimmer with that?
Yes,
any cutter.
And everything will be perfectly at 5 inches. You can use this for strips, rectangles, squares, triangles.
That's amazing.
I'll cut a few more shapes if we have a little bit more time.
Do we have them? We have got 4 minutes.
4 minutes. All right. So let's just do. We have enough to do, I think, 2 inches.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is I'm lining up the bottom edge of my fabric on the bottom 0 horizontal marking. You see this 0 right here? And what you're going to want to do is put the 0 here, and then to square up the edge of your fabric, you're going to cut in the 0 vertical slot opening. To get your blade introduced, you're just going to tilt it ever so slightly, then push up. So tilt and push up. Tilt and push up like that.
Can I ask a very stupid question? Probably is like, is that the seam allowance on the left-hand side?
This little dotted line. Well, that's if you want to cut in 1/4 inch increments.
Oh.
So there is a slot opening every 1/2 inch But if you get really good at using this ruler and you want to cut in 1/4 inch increments, we'll teach you how to do that as well.
Fabulous. So it means that now it's not just not 1/2 inch, it's just a 1/4 increment, 1/4 of an inch.
So you could cut like 1 1/4, 2 3/4, and you can cut that continuously.
Yeah.
So if you had a pattern that called for 1 1/4, we can show you exactly how you would cut that. So I cut 2-inch strips. So now I'm cutting, believe it or not, 2-inch squares, and you get all of them very quickly. And your stacks, look at, they're absolutely perfect.
Perfect.
So when you would sew your quilt together, of course, it would go together, you know, so well because
they are perfect.
They're perfect.
And of course, because you don't move, like one of the things, and now you are doing a 45-degree angle.
I put the square where the two 45s intersect, and you get your half square triangles.
That's amazing. And of course, it is that perfect because you don't move the ruler every time.
Exactly. In fact, other than this cut, it doesn't really matter where the fabric is on your mat. You're using this, and you're just basically turning this.
Now, yeah, and sorry, Jill, I just need to remind everybody to put in on their checkout baskets a deal 10, and that means that you have got a further 10% off. So that means that the amazing shape cut ruler, it will work out at £35
Oh my
99
goodness.
pence. 70% of the stock has already gone. Please do check out your basket and make the most of this amazing deal.
So now what we've done is we've just put our fabric strip on the 60-degree line,
Yeah.
but I still cut at the same increments, and that's how you get perfect diamonds.
Wow, we have got, oh, look at
So
that.
strips, squares, rectangles, triangles, diamonds, and I just have to show you one more. You can take your stack of diamonds, put them anywhere on the mat. All we want to do is line the center of the shape cut where the short part of the diamond is. So I'm basically going to center the short part of the diamond, top to bottom, underneath 6. My ruler is 12 inches, 6 is half. I cut half the distance of the diamond on either side of center. 2-inch diamond, half is 1. I cut 1 on either side of center. So I cut at 5 and I cut at 7, and you get perfect hexagons.
Look at that.
Oops, I missed one there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Look at that, but that would be easily fixed if you
Yeah,
wanted.
just my head of my-
Look at that. That's amazing. We have got seconds. Do please check out your baskets. Remember deal 10 in there. It is an amazing tool. It is absolutely. And just mentioned before the show, I think, that you can use it also with paper.
You can use it for paper crafting, just like I did with this.
Yeah,
So-
this is amazing. Remember to check out those baskets, but remember also that Jill will be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
9 and 1 and 5, yes.
And remember that the shows will be online. So if you have not recorded the show for 60 days, will be on the website. And remember the 1-day special. It is absolutely fabulous. Check out your baskets, and thank you so very much, Jill. It's been an absolute pleasure. I cannot wait to have the 5 p.m. show as well.
Okay, take care.
And now Jill still is in the building. Well, actually, it is a repeat, but do stay tuned because she is so inspirational, and of course, June Taylor, amazing products.